Dale Not Dale Podcast. Uncle Dale and Vaughn with stories to unfold. So sit back, relax, and behold. We discussing life and all its ups and downs. Tune in from your side of town. Talking pop cultures, movies, and TV shows. Giving the thoughts and much more. This shit is style, clothes, and gadgets galore. Keeping you entertained, you'll be begging for more. Cause we gon' laugh and hey, maybe even crying. But one thing's for sure, you'll be smiling. Cause Uncle Dale and Vaughn are at your side. So come along, join, and let's ride.
They bring the heat, and the guests are supreme.
All right. We are recording.
Dude, we're back.
We are back. We have the Cajun Ninja.
The one and only.
Dude, he was our first ever guest.
Yes.
Episode 2.
First ever guest.
That was
Back again, only person in uniform today.
I know, dude.
You know? I mean, you got a hat on, I'll give you that. But,
Yeah, I always forget to wash those things. I wear them so much.
It was July 31st, right?
Yeah.
Because we started on the 24th.
Yep.
You were the second episode, man. And we
Yeah, that's right, because the first episode, y'all had nobody. It was y'all just like...
It was like an intro. Yeah.
Y'all were just kind of doing your thing.
No, the first episode was that was the...
Brothers from Another Mother.
Yeah, that episode.
Right.
And then it was you, man.
And then I was the guinea pig.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you're the first one we did with Riverside.
Riverside.
Everything we did, it was the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we had so little to talk about. You talked about like how hard it was to remember all the Jasons you knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like wow. We really did our homework here.
Dude, yeah, we came miles.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Yeah.
So I expect some really good conversation today.
I mean,
You know?
at least we got something to talk about now.
Yeah, for sure.
The one thing I love about it is today we are all a little under the weather.
Yeah.
And we're going to be coughing and hacking and snotting. And I sound like I don't have a high-pitched voice right now because normally I do.
Vaughn sounds like he's a man finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the transition into it. And I can say things like, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like I'm digging it. You know,
Yeah.
The raspiness is really setting the tone to
Absolutely.
what the show's going to be about.
I'm interested in myself.
Yeah.
If that makes any difference.
Yeah.
I know. I got some allergy season, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
First day I woke up with this crud.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah, I mean, now we don't have like much rain or anything, so
No.
it's like all the dust in the air. It's like this is what people sound like now.
Yeah.
It's like everybody you talk to is the beginning of a Barry White song.
Yes. It's the new normal.
Is it the same over there in Louisiana right now?
Oh,
Weather
God,
same?
it's terrible.
Just hot?
Yeah. Well, too, right now we got a lot of marsh fires going on in South Louisiana, so like that's making it even worse. Like you got smoke all over the place.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, about 30 miles north of my hometown, they got a bunch of fire going on.
Yeah, Doretta area, huh?
Maryville,
yeah.
getting towards the river. Yes,
Yeah.
nuts, man.
It's crazy.
Hopefully,
It's crazy.
hopefully it rains.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah, for sure. I love rain.
Me too.
Yeah, but since the first one we've had a lot of interactions since then, in person and doing things. We've done a lot of stuff since then. Kiki's 40th.
Yeah, I know, man. It's kind of crazy. We had talked about kind of doing like another show,
Yeah.
but we never really got around to it. And then we did all that crazy stuff. All of us too, like me,
Yeah.
you, and Vaughn.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, I think that was that like the first time I really hung out with Vaughn was Kiki's birthday.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is last night we went have dinner. It's like Kiki's birthday was like all about wine,
Yeah.
and she asked Missy and I, "Y'all drink wine?"
Oh, God bless her.
We brought you a bottle and went to your birthday.
Yeah.
And also the first time
Yeah,
y'all
we
came,
kinda like it.
And then the first time y'all came to town, we drank wine all that night with y'all. You brought like 8 bottles of wine from
8 bottles?
at that house y'all
I
stayed
didn't bring
in.
8. Only brought like 2.
No, you had more than that.
Come on.
Yeah, you had a bunch of bottles of wine. Y'all brought
Maybe.
from that wine deal you get stuff
Making
from.
these people think I'm like this crazy wine.
Dude,
over
that
here.
was just your wine.
Yeah.
No, we do love wine, man. Missy and I, we order some regularly, but dude, like now it's just become like stacking it because we bought this thing that has like fittings for wine.
Yeah.
And so now it's just me wanting to just make it look pretty.
Yeah. I know, it's just
And it was all her little doing. She wanted this nice little piece in our little dining area, and I got it. Now I'm like OCD about keeping it like full.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, well, we can't drink one, babe, because then, like, I got to replace it.
Yeah. We'll buy a new one to drink.
Yeah.
To touch the
Just let them age.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
true that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing about wine. You can let it sit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, you know, it's the same thing with your wife, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
Let them age.
Let them age, bro. Just let them sit. They get better.
Oh, man. We are down. Woo, we're going to get in trouble.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, lots changed since then. Man, have we? I'm trying to think. Like since then, that's when I think we finally met and hung out in person multiple times since then. I don't know if we did before. Before that, we haven't.
I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
Dale,
Yo,
you know what I like?
the ladies.
Oof, I do.
Okay.
I also like delicious all-American meat. You know what I like even more?
Ladies.
I do. When that American meat is free. That's why I love Good Ranchers.
Me too. I love Good Ranchers.
They source the best meat in America and deliver it to your door. Did you know that?
You know what? I've had it delivered to my door a couple times. So yes, I do believe that. And it's great American meat.
Yeah. Even better, right now, they're offering 2 years of free ground beef.
Get out of town.
Get out of town.
Get on get.
No, let's just listen here. It is 2 free years of ground beef to anyone who subscribes.
$480 value, dude. You know that?
I mean, I did the math. That's crazy.
Dude, I'm not good at math, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But not only are you going to get the best cuts of meat from the trusted 100% American source company, but you're also going to lock in your price for 2 whole years when you subscribe to any of their boxes. What do you think about that?
I think it's incredible.
I wanted more than that, but I'll take that.
It's
You didn't say
really incredible.
You didn't say phenomenal. But that's 2 years of free, high-quality ground beef and a locked-in price. Dude, 2 years of ground beef. Wait, yeah.
It's 2 years. You read that right.
2 years free of ground beef every month.
Every month.
I'm going to email them and say I want all that ground beef at once. You think they'll do it?
No.
Oh,
I don't.
because then I just cancel.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. No other meat companies guarantee you 100% American meat and a locked-in price. That's because no one else is, you know what? Nobody is Good Ranchers.
No.
They're the best people ever.
They are. They really are.
So
Go to goodranchers.com today and use my code DNDPOD for $25 off and $480 of free ground beef for your first 2 years.
unreal.
Remember, subscribe to any box to lock in your price on America's best meat for 2 whole years as well. That's goodranchers.com. Code DNDPOD for $500 in savings. Subscribe to Good Ranchers, American meat delivered.
D&D Pod, goodranchers.com. Use it.
Or lose it.
No, yeah, you will lose it.
Yeah.
All right, use it.
I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
What, before the first episode?
Yeah.
I can't remember if we did that golf tournament before that episode or not. I think we did.
No, we did.
Yeah. We did that golf tournament. I mean, we had hung out a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, Missy and I, we rented a house in League City once.
That was that time, yep.
Yeah, and I cooked etouffee, and I brought in some boudin.
Speaking of cooking, we're going to be doing some cooking later today
Yeah.
for the Tiger game.
Yeah, we're going to. You coming, Vaughn? Huh? You come and eat? Right on. Yeah, we throwing down some pastalaya. Yeah. And I mean, anybody watching who hates on pasta, you can get a Happy Meal.
Yeah,
there you go. I mean, do people really not like pastalaya? Is that possible?
Man, look, there's this big thing going on now because DJ Rhett down there kind of started a big like controversy with it.
Yeah.
But the real truth is, dude, like pastalaya has been around for a long time down there. First time I ever ate it was down in La Rose, which is further down the bayou than DJ Rhett, and that was like 15 years ago. So people have been making it for a long time, but I think he's a picky eater, so he don't like pasta. So
you're gonna hate on it?
No, yeah, he's gonna hate. Yeah, this is the thing. He's hating on it, but look, he's brilliant about it because he's getting people talking, and it's brought a lot of exposure. And actually, him and I, we got a thing coming up in October. We're gonna do like a kind of a cook-off where he's doing jambalaya, I'm doing pastalaya. For me personally, I like either one. But it's going to be like, the crowd's going to kind of pick what they want to eat.
I will say that I have never had pastalaya.
What?
I haven't.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
but the
Game
good thing
changer.
is, like, I love jambalaya, and now all you're doing is just putting pasta in it now. Just a little substitute there.
Yeah,
right?
what's not to like?
It's going to be amazing.
You do bow tie pasta, right?
For sure.
So here in Texas, well, my brother Nick makes it, and some other friends. They've always done it with just
like spaghetti noodles or
hair
something?
spaghetti.
Yeah, yeah.
So I never had it with bow tie, but like I told Mackenzie, she's pumped because she likes bow tie pasta and she likes jambalaya. So
Dude, it's really good. I mean, it is a outstanding dish. The flavors come together really well. It has good Cajun vibe to it to me. It's been a great filler at parties throughout South Louisiana. It's been something people come and serve during, hurricanes and what have you. So it's as every bit of Cajun as any other dish down there, in my opinion. And look, when people want to say stuff like, you can't do pasta because it's not rice. Look, we turned an apple pie into a crawfish pie.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm not even going to hear that crap.
Yeah.
I will eat some pastalaya all day long. And if somebody wants to whine about it, they can go to McDonald's.
yeah, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah, it's true. You do you.
We need to make that a shirt.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
don't like pasta, go to McDonald's.
If you don't like pastalaya, go.
If you don't chew Big Red, go.
You don't drink Big Red. What movie was that?
Talladega
Yeah,
Nights.
Talladega Nights. Got it. It was so funny.
It's a classic.
He just ran out of ideas for commercials.
No, dude. Jackhawk 3000. We hold that knife. So what's been going on with you over the past, damn near a little over a year, man? You've had a lot going on. Cookbook.
Yeah.
Ton of events. Dude, you cook everywhere.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, because when you get more exposure like that in something that does well, like a cookbook, more people kind of gravitate towards you and want to bring you in on what they're doing, whether that's an auction item or have you show up to judge something, and it makes it hard to create new content. So some of the followers are like, I don't see you cooking anymore, and it's like, man, believe me, I'm cooking. I just not everything's content. But yeah, it definitely, push forward my platform into more community roles.
Yeah.
Which, I'm thankful for, and I feel blessed for that because, the community is what backed me, and got me further into what I do now. So it's really awesome to be able to give back and do these things. But yeah, I know that my overall creating of cooking videos kind of took a setback. But like we talked last night, man, I got a list of new recipes I want to do and come out with. So I'll just be working on those the next year, and hopefully I can have a paella part two.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? So,
Man, that your cookbook, they sold out quick.
yeah, man. So the first round of it was crazy. The way social media is, it's like you kind of group certain people into one place.
Yeah.
And my following is probably a lot like me. They procrastinate, and I'll get it when it comes out.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. I'm that with products. So my publisher was like, well, we've done this a long time. We're pretty sure your sales are going to be the best during the pre-sale of ordering. And so we were pushing, and it did okay, but it wasn't nothing crazy. And I kept telling them, I was like, look, I'm pretty positive when this book drops, people are going to jump on it then.
Yeah.
So you might want to be prepared then. They're like, look, we've done this a long time.
Yeah,
We've seen this. Well, sure enough, the book drops, and in 3 days, what they had left in inventory sold out. And this is November 3rd.
Yeah.
So we haven't even hit the meat and potatoes of Christmas yet. And so people are messaging me where can I get the book? Where can I get the book? And I was like, oh, we're kind of out. So at this point, the publisher had to scrounge to come up with something. So they put a new order in, but the books wouldn't be in time for Christmas. So they created this gift certificate that people could give to everybody as a gift. It was nuts. So then the second round of books drops, and then that sells out before those even ships. And then the same thing happened with the third print. And right now we're on the fourth print, and those are going to be dropping this fall. Yeah.
So the new prints are all the same. It's the same.
Yeah,
book.
it's the same book. It's just you kind of have to do it in waves, and the reason why is because they really don't know how many are going to sell.
Yeah, you don't have too much inventory.
Right. Yeah. So but every time they do it, it works. And it was funny because I was talking with the guys at Bourgeois, and you know, because like we put some books over there and it's done really well for them too. And they're like, man, I don't know if you're doing this on purpose, but it's working. And I was like, I'm not. I'm not doing this on purpose. It's just the way that the publisher's been trying to plan everything, and it just seems to work out. But it also frustrates some people too because it's supply and demand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who took all the pictures of the food in the book?
Yeah, that was the publishing company.
Yeah, that was awesome, huh?
Yeah, look,
golly.
dude did a tremendous job. Look, you know, I can't say more than enough of whatever I need to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just start a sentence and go with it. You know?
No, but I understand. I completely understand.
Yeah, you know, no, like, I can't say enough about the publishing company and as far as the aspect of the effort they put into the book.
Yeah.
You know, did a tremendous job. And that was why I waited so long to even do a book, because I wanted to be able to make sure I had the right team of people putting together what my vision was. You know, I wanted really awesome pictures of every dish. I wanted the book to have family, you know, in there. I wanted some of my best friends to be in there, just to talk about, you know, really Southern living in Louisiana beyond like shrimping and going down the bayou and, you know, like, which we love and we know and love, but like a lot of us are just family oriented, backyard people, man, you know, and like that's a lot of us down there. And, you know, that's kind of what I made the book about. And they did a great job. And so what they did with the food was they would take my recipes into their test kitchen. Every week we had like a meeting of what was going to be done. And I had to talk about what I wanted to see in every picture. And they would take it in the test kitchen, make the dish. And they, like, as far as like, just if you saw seasoning sprinkled on the counter, like that was my idea, you know, like if whatever the drink was, if it was an iced tea or a margarita or whatever, like that's what I said I wanted to see in that photo, you know?
Yeah. So you had full control of everything that you wanted to see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we like I did, but like they would kind of still like, you know, talk with me. I think I might have told you about that.
Yeah.
There was one dish in particular. It was the catfish couvillon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we were on like a group call, and there was someone on there who, you know, was like maybe one of the chefs of the group, and like I'm saying what I like to see, and I was like, you know, I'd like to see like a couple fresh fillets of catfish seasoned in the background. And then like the finished product kind of in the front. And that person was like, well, you don't want to put raw and cooked foods together. And I was like, well, it's a picture, you know, I mean, we're not going to catch anything, you know? And then she was like, yeah, but you know, that's not going to be very appealing to people. So we shouldn't put the raw and cooked foods together. And I was like, well, whose cookbook is this? And I was like, just had a moment where I was like, I'm just trying to tell you what I think works and what we do. And look, my thought behind it was, I know how we think down in South Louisiana when we go to the grocery store and we see like meats that are like pre-seasoned. It like sparks us like, man, I think I want to light the grill, you know, or it gets us excited. So that was my thought behind it. And then like she wound up saying like, she goes, well, you know what? I'll put all the catfish you want. I was like, you know what? I want to see the head of that catfish in that photo. You know, like you could tell at that point we were kind of butting heads. But later on, we laughed about it, and the picture is actually an awesome picture. Yeah. And she even said it too. She was like, yeah, no, you know what? It came out really good. But that's the process of building something with a group of different minds of creativeness. Yeah, you know, everybody kind of has their own idea of what's going to look good.
Well, like you know your fan base, and you know, like I said, how it would sell. They've got their predetermined ideas, so luckily they let you kind of
Well,
do your thing with it, because you know what you're. I mean, you know your base more than anybody, because you're very you communicate with your fan base a lot. I think that's a big part of your stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, like number one, you know, there is no page without people following it. You know, so I fully understand that, and I'm aware of that. So I just, you know, I take the time every day to talk to them. But you know, more so than anything, not even just know my fan base knows me. You know, and I wanted that book to really be a reflection of what I know and love. You know, because I think that's what's made this whole process easier, is that I don't necessarily try to cater to the fan base versus just showing what I love to do. And if you like it, you like it, you know, like, cause, and look, and when I say cater to the fan base, I say it in the sense of like, you know, if there is something they want me to cook or something I haven't done, yeah, I'll do it. But like, if everybody's like, no, you can't cook it this way or can't do it that way, you know, I don't just adhere to that kind of mentality. Yeah. You know, it's like, no, look, this is how I do things. You know, like if you don't like it, you can watch something else. Yeah. And for the most part, the people who know and love what I watch, you know, they gravitate towards that, because they're kind of like that too. It's like, yeah, this is how I like to do it. And I'm also very encouraging of those who want to like change up something I did. I'm never like, no, this is how I did it.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
you know, like no, like I want people to like see how I did it, and if you like. You used a different seasoning or you use a different ingredients, you know, like this is how you did it. I'm always like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
you
make
know?
it your own.
Yeah, I want to encourage people, find yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I grew up cooking, so for me, like when I want to cook something different, like I think the first time I made lasagna, dude, I like, okay, I go look at a few different people's recipes. Pioneer Woman, I always look at hers because she's awesome. I look like 2 or 3 different things, and then in my mind, I make something up from that. And that's what I do. And I kind of just make my own recipe from some ideas. The best thing I ever got from her was I don't like the that ricotta cheese.
me neither.
So she said, hey, my husband hates it. So I make a paste with cottage cheese, Parmesan, like breadcrumbs and panko. Makes like a paste. And you layer it with eggs. And so it like makes like a crunchy kind of layer that's not like that fluff.
Right.
And dude, that was game changer. That's really what I added from hers into mine.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that kind of cheese.
Yeah, look, same here, man. It's gritty.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I don't like it either. And I think like a lot of people don't even think about how much texture can change our perception of how much we like a dish or food.
Yeah.
You know, for me, in my lasagna, I do like a bechamel, like just a white gravy in between.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even do ricotta, man.
Yeah.
You know, but like I tell people, like, look, if you love ricotta, add it.
Yeah, do
you know,
it,
throw it
yeah.
in there. So
Yeah, I see you comment. I know you do comment a lot back, and people say something. You're like, dude, make it your own. Like, I'm not telling you this is the gospel. This is just, this is how I do it. It's not a be all end all, you know.
Oh, dude, I had someone yesterday or something say, "You lost me with the mustard," and I was like, "No, we didn't. You're right here telling us."
Yeah.
You know, like, you're right here in the comments. You know, like it's like, here you are.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
You know, but like people just feel like they have to say like that you're doing it wrong or something. I don't know.
People always want to have the one up. They want to have the last word.
Yeah, you know, I guess, you know, or the first word. I don't know.
Yeah.
My favorite are the ones that say, "I'm unfollowing you" or "unfollowed."
Yeah.
Note it.
And they say that weekly.
Yeah.
It's the same person
Yeah.
weekly.
Oh yeah, well I had a lady just the other day say that, man. You know, I came here for the cooking videos because all I see is you and your family eating. I guess I should unfollow. And I was like, yeah, how dare I expose local businesses with my platform?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, it's not an airport, lady. You don't have to announce your departure.
Yeah.
Hey, so eating home, like, what is that deal? I always see you posting that. That's the part of that the Houma.
Oh, Explore Houma.
Explore Houma, that's what it is.
Yeah, so Explore Houma, they sponsored me a little over a year ago, and we did like a first run with it. Went really well. And what I do is I go to local places in Terrebonne Parish and spotlight these joints to let people know, hey, look, you know, there's more than just New Orleans down here.
Yeah.
You know, you drive a little bit, you know, further south, west of New Orleans, you'll hit some really good local seafood joints, your little mom and pop places, little attractions, swamp tours. And, you know, it's been great, man. And now they even got us doing like these speaking events. We did one in T-Bex in Wisconsin. We're going to another one up in Dallas.
Wow.
And we just kind of talk about how the collaboration of, you know, the marketing group of tourism and a local influencer has brought great exposure to our area.
Something they could replicate with other people, I guess. In their
Right,
areas.
yeah. So people can get the ideas of how to do it and do the same thing.
That's crazy. Cool. So Terrebonne Parish is bringing you that, like, they go to other states to pitch that?
Yeah. So Explore Houma as a group, which I think is, it's part of local tourism, the Explore Houma.
Okay.
They fly me with them to speaking events, to talk to people who are trying to build their tourism or influencer pages at some of these events. And so the first one went really well, so we'll see how the next one goes too, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, so Good Ranchers, I've talked about them before, our sponsor. So the first time we went to, I guess it was Arizona actually, first one, they had a guy, Chef Bo. He was an Iron Chef. And then we went to Indy, the Indy 500 with him, and he was with us. He was Chef Bo and Chef Paul. He was another. I think he won Iron Chef Canada.
Wow.
Dude's like 6'5", 7. Big old cat, man.
Damn.
Long hair. He's got the freaking long hair. Like,
Yeah.
y'all could definitely fight in a cigar movie.
Dude.
Y'all do.
Oh yeah.
I would gladly stand alongside a 6'7" dude. Iron Chef Canada. Hey? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's probably really nice.
Yeah. No. I'm going to kick your butt.
Do you mind if I punch you in the face?
That's funny.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, so we met some cool other chefs from there. I know Chef Bo. We missed like the day early for Indy, but he cooked like 500 pounds of Good Rancher ribeyes for like just the local patrons at the Indy 500. And we ate some of his food. He made like these Wagyu burgers in Arizona.
Oh, dude.
Sliders, they were unreal.
Oh, I think y'all. I remember that. Didn't y'all go like right before we went to Arizona?
Yeah, we went.
Yeah.
For
We
the
went
week
Super
Super
Bowl.
Yeah.
And he was cooking out there, man. I tell you what, man.
He stopped the whole course. I mean, like literally everybody stopped playing golf. and
That's
they
when he
ate.
had the ribeyes going.
Yes.
Yes,
Dude,
man.
Wagyu burger.
They were
Oh my
awesome.
gosh,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. It was.
Yeah, they were,
just
and
amazing.
It's just
cooked by a real
melt
chef.
in your mouth.
Yeah,
a real chef. Not like a guy who plays one on
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. At what? That's funny you bring that up. At what point does someone become a chef? Is there like some sort of designation for that?
Yeah, look, I don't know where you get baptized, bro. You know, like my opinion, I always, took it as though if you went to culinary school. But look, there are people that put in some real hours in a kitchen, and master their craft, and they call them chef, and I wouldn't be one to say otherwise. So I don't ever call myself a chef just because, I guess I took a different path. But I've had people tell me, no, dude, I consider you a chef, So I'm like, okay, well, thank you. And it's funny. We were actually on a little conference call just recently for the Dallas event that we're going for Explore Houma, because I'm going to be paired up with a chef up there who actually runs his own barbecue joint. And he said that to me, and I was like, man, well, thank you. I appreciate that, But it's hard for me to say it because, the way I look at my style is just social media cook.
Yeah.
Which can be respective in its own right, and it doesn't mean I'm no less advanced in the field of what I'm doing. But I don't try to like push the term around.
Yeah. So there's no sort of rite of passage, I guess. It's just hit or miss.
Not for me, I guess. I mean, I imagine you go to culinary school and you graduate. You know,
Yeah.
you definitely get the title. And they
the
call
guys-
each other chef.
The guys that are like sous chefs in these big restaurants that work their way up to be head chef. I'm sure it's I don't know, man. That's how like
You're a chef to me.
Chef Holman.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
you're a chef, Miles.
Man, dude, you guys, you're killing right now.
That's really all that matters. That we, and thank you for being here, chef.
Man,
Yeah,
I feel the urge to cook something.
I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna call you chef all night when we're cooking.
Yes.
Right on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
What do
that.
you need, chef?
Yeah.
I'm right on top of that, chef.
I'm like, hello, children.
Oh man, I love South Park. Have you been watching it? The new stuff?
No, we probably shouldn't get too much into South Park, though.
Dude,
We're gonna go off on a beeline.
it's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
still so relevant.
Very comical, man. Those guys, they do take some risk,
They
Yeah.
dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they're uncancelable.
It's pretty wild, man. What you got there, man? Something on the mic?
Oh, it's like a little piece of hair there.
Don't go touching stuff,
Dude, yeah. Dude, Vaughn really screwed the pooch last week.
Why?
Dude, the video.
Oh man, hey, yeah. Let's talk about that real quick.
So last week we didn't have Magnus with us. Actually, no, it started a few weeks ago. Magnus kind of jinxed us.
Magnus did jinx us.
We filmed like a 20-minute first part of a show, and he's like, "Oh crap, he didn't hit the camera to start recording." So we had to go back and redo it. And when we did that, dude, I was talking about the same stuff we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
In the intro. Oh, dude, that episode was all over the place.
Ugh.
And then the next week, we did the one on our Riverside with a guest, and somehow, like, I cut out half of Vaughn in the frame in the video. Then the next week, he cuts us all out of the video.
Dude, we had a rough run.
Damn, bro.
Like these are like
So,
amateur.
I was like,
mistakes.
all right, we need Magnus here. We got Cajun Ninja coming in town. We need to make sure we got good video of your episode.
So now we have 2 cameras going so that we make sure we don't screw anything up.
Bro, that's part of it, man. You know?
it's part of the journey. Dude.
Yeah. You know, like, dude, when you're gonna look back and do that, how many episodes have y'all done?
This will be episode 60.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you get maybe 100 episodes, you can pull up the like blooper reel or whatever.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't wait for episode 69. I'm gonna wear my jersey.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a porn star for that one.
You know what?
We got to.
You're gonna slow down?
We got to. Yeah.
Are you?
What?
I think we should.
I think we should.
I mean, I don't think that's like. I mean,
His name's Magnus.
Oh God, Magnus, not again.
Shaking his head.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
He gets.
It is a pretty porn star name though.
Dude.
Right?
Yes.
Magnus.
We met him. He's like, call me Magnus. I'm like, all right, yes,
Yeah.
sir. We'll do it.
And he no first name, no last name. It's just Magnus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Cher.
Yeah,
Dude, you're like Cher.
or Prince.
Seal.
But if you're in Cajun country, you'd be Cher.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've had a lot of we've had some growing pains, but man, it's been a good ride, man. It's been, like I said, we've been on air every week for the past 59 weeks so far, so it's crazy,
dude.
crazy to think.
Nobody canceled y'all yet. So,
No.
yeah.
We tried.
Right. Yeah. You're doing good.
Yeah,
We've only cut out a few things. Some of them came from Rampage. We had to cut him out because he
Yeah.
had some stuff. He's just wild.
Rampage got stuff that should have been probably cut out at one time, man.
When I told you we were getting Rampage on, I knew you were like, holy shit. But
Dude.
like he asked, some of the questions we asked was from Jason.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, I was like, what can we ask? Something that you had a few things that you told me to ask you.
Yeah,
which
dude,
was cool.
I was a huge, still a big Rampage fan,
Yeah.
man. He just, he was been a fun, presence of mixed martial arts. He's got really good comedic timing, and dude's a dog in the ring,
Yeah,
so, it's just been awesome, man. Actually, funny story, man. I was like so into always catching his fights that we went to Bayou Country Fest, Missy and I, and like they had a pay-per-view that night, and I was like, dang, man. But like, it's a big deal for my wife. So.
Yep.
But like in the middle of the Country Fest, like I don't think Kenny Chesney's playing or something, I'm like ordering the pay-per-view on my phone to watch Rampage versus Rashad.
Oh yeah.
And then like in the middle of the night, I got like a random like text on my phone of an update of the fight, and we were sleeping. And like I hurried up and looked at it and grabbed it, and Missy was like, "Who was that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Rampage." Like put the phone down, and she's like, "What?" Just sleeping. Yeah. It's
just
it was a
Rampage.
funny story, man. But nah, man, yeah, he's really really funny, dude. That was a fun episode.
He's super responsive too. Like I'll message him, he messaged me right back. But like the other day, just it was funny. I messaged him about I wear these chains from Jackson brand. Well, he does stuff with Jackson. He does like a podcast with Jackson now. Mm-hmm. And but I messaged him and said, "Hey man, I'm about to give you a new chain from Jackson. You got a discount code?" He goes, "Dude," he said, "Don't be a cheap mother."
I saw that, man. I saw that.
I'm like, nah, man, come on, dude. And he was like, it was just funny, man. It's just, he's full of humor, man. Like even our show, like when he did with him, he was, like I was trying to troll him. I kept saying, "Get down to my weight, we're gonna fight." And he was like, "Where's this guy live at, Bond?" He'd be one of them guys I'd keep talking shit to in person until he came over, and I'm like, "I'm just joking."
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a trip.
You were just internet trolling him. huh?
Yes. Because I knew he was in L.A. He couldn't catch me right here.
Texas is a big state, buddy.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, you can still find a crappy restaurant twice.
Yeah, no kid. No, the last time they were here, they were leaving and they stopped in Baytown to eat. And I was like, dude, never stop in Baytown to eat.
Well, you're number one. That's wrong.
Yeah.
So they eat someplace was not good. So they coming back here the other night and they happened to come to the same place they found last time. They didn't think about it, so they walked in.
Yeah. So like, dude, when you're going through Yelp, you're trying to find all these different places, and you're just trying not to stumble on something that your kids didn't like it, your wife don't like it, and so that happened to us leaving here, maybe like 8 months ago, and then we come back, and of all the places, I find the exact same place again, just completely forget that this is the same place. We get to pull up. We walk into the joint, and like Missy sees the table we sat at, and she goes, "We ate here before." And I was like, "Yeah, this place sucks." And I was like, "Go!" I was like, telling the kids, "Go, go, go!" You know? Yeah. And like, dude, we're not gonna name drop the restaurant because I wouldn't ever want to hurt a restaurant like that. But yeah, we didn't have a good experience.
What type of food was it?
I can't say.
No, it'll give away.
Yeah, I can't say. You know,
It was a local joint. It wasn't a chain. I told him, I said, I work in Baytown a lot. I'm in there, but I always eat the chain restaurants. Honestly, there, that's
yeah.
you can't go wrong.
You can't eat hibachi in Baytown.
Butterfly. Yeah, I like when they do that.
I do too.
Just because Baytown's on the water doesn't mean you eat in Baytown.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, in Baytown, I don't know. It's crazy because like it sounds like you would have some great places there.
Yeah.
You would think so.
It sounds like just a happening place.
It is with the
It's
refineries.
a lot of industry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no doubt. Yeah, yeah. But I mean,
industry's
like,
good, but yeah.
yeah, like it sounds like just like a little town outside of Vegas or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Baytown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Yeah.
Chicago.
It's Chicago. Chicago. What is that? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective number two?
Great movie.
Chicago.
I live my life by movie quotes, man. I do the same way.
Yeah. Dude, if it comes, bro, you let them fly, you know?
You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough of movies, man. I think that, and I mean, we mainly communicate now just through memes on Instagram.
Yeah, memes or reels.
Yeah, memes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, all right, Dale like this one.
I'm like, this was pretty dark. I'll send Jason.
We love good comedy. You know?
Yeah.
So, and good comedy had been a dying art, but I think it's coming back. You know, I think more and more people are like kind of over the, man, we can't put the cuffs on comedy. Comedy is where we all find a place to mingle and you know, move on through disasters and grievances.
Yeah.
You
I think like Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, those guys are bringing that back for sure.
Yeah.
Like they're bringing back they say some really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Which is just like.
Yeah, I love a good laugh, man.
Yeah.
You know, and like, you know, that's just my mentality on it.
Yeah.
You know, I guess. Without diving too much into it and having someone go, "Oh man, he likes comedy."
Yeah.
How dare he laugh?
Yeah. Well, what happened was all these people that get their feelings hurt started getting into comedy. And the fact of the matter is comedy, it's just a joke.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So most of these people don't actually mean what they say.
Yeah, dude, Chris D'Elia said it so funny. He was like, you know, you really shouldn't get upset when you come to these shows. You know why? Because we're joking.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
We're joking. You know, like, so funny, dude.
He's good.
Yeah, he is good.
Have you done any other podcasts?
Any other podcast since y'all?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. I don't think I've done another one. No, wait. I did do like a one over the radio kind of. It was like over the phone just recently. I can't remember what the name of that one was.
Yeah.
But we just did that one like literally a month ago or maybe a couple weeks ago. But other than that, nothing like this. The last time I did something like this with the headset on, it's been a couple of years, I think. Yeah. But this is nice, bro. Nice little microphone, you know.
We come a long way, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, dude, that first episode, man, dude, I was sitting there on my phone. I'm trying to talk to you guys. You're like, I think he's there. I see him in the queue. Like, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah.
Oh, we do it now. Magnus.
You just offended Magnus.
No, Magnus wants to be Jamie.
Dude, Jamie is like that's the guy to be, man.
Dude, Magnus is coming up.
For sure.
When we blow this up, and they're gonna have shirts that say Magnus pull it up. I mean, we're gonna really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen, dude? We just speak it into existence. We talk about Gary Vee a lot.
Manifestation.
And I see those videos I sent to them. Like, you know, he talks about the stats. Like most podcasts don't last past 8 episodes, and if you can get 20 under your belt, you've done more than. What a percentage. And like, man, I that's the kind of stuff that keeps me going too. Just the stuff that he talks about that.
Yeah, look, so here's what's going to happen with you guys. Like, it's hard to see it in the beginning, right? Because you get the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and that, and it's just like a little bit of views. But eventually, you like you said, dude, you're on episode 60. You get to 100. You're gonna get people that are gonna catch some of those ones that really took off, and when it ends, they're like, I want some more of that.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna go binging on your stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have so much content. It's like, you know, when the Office came out in 2004, but I didn't see it till 2009.
Right.
So by the time
Yeah.
I got to it, several seasons were up, and I was like, dude, I want to watch this. You know?
I know.
And like it hooked me.
Yeah. I never started watching Suits until 2 weeks ago.
My wife watches that show.
Yeah.
What is the SEC?
The SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission.
Okay. You know, look, dude, I'm
know.
Southeastern Conference. You know
That's,
what I'm saying?
that's the best conference in the world.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time they say SEC on Suits, I'm like, bro.
Power conference.
Yeah. I was like, the West. Go Tigers. But like she's sitting there watching, and all they're saying is, "Oh yeah, well I'm gonna report this to the SEC." And I was like, "Okay, what are they gonna do? They're gonna get suspended a game?"
Yeah. You'd be held out the next 2 games. But no, I started watching that. I'm not a TV guy by any means. I just never have been.
He one of the guys that like to say it's cool. I don't watch TV, man. I got my nose to the grind.
I never say I've got my nose to the grind. I also never say money never sleeps.
He says it before.
No, he never said that. I've never said that. But yeah, I just don't watch a lot of TV.
Magnus, pull that up.
Yeah.
He just said it.
But I love Breaking Bad. I love Ozark. I love Yellowstone. And everybody was like,
So
yeah,
what
you
are
gotta watch Suits.
what are you watching those shows on? Your phone?
No, I mean I watch them on Netflix,
And that's on what?
a TV.
Oh, okay.
So you watch TV. See?
I'm just saying I don't watch a lot of TV.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it sounds cool when you say it. People would understand your nose is the grind, your money don't sleep. We understand.
Here we go.
It's just part of it.
Dude, yeah. Look, I'm just glad you're able to do this in your vacation home and, allow us to come here in beautiful Baytown.
Yeah. Great food. Great food.
People in Baytown are so mad at me. Dude.
Oh, dude.
No, actually, I'm hoping Baytown people see this and go, dude, you need to go here. You need to go here.
Yeah, hey.
Because it's like a joint where I kind of stop and like want to grab something before we pull into this area.
Yep.
Getting all jacked up.
Yeah, dude. I'm in Baytown a lot, so yeah. Baytownians. Tell him where he needs to eat at.
Yeah. For sure.
There's some spots that I just can't think of them off the top of my head, but there is some spots that I think are decent outside of Baytown.
I told them they got a good pho house there. I think it's called Pho House.
Yeah, dude. I like some pho. I need to go do that.
I never knew what that was called until like 2 years ago. I've been calling it pho since I was pho.
Wow.
Yeah.
But 2 years ago, you found out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, so speaking of Theo,
Oh, yes.
Magnus pulled it up. He sent me a picture. I forgot you met Theo this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that like?
It's crazy, man. So, remember we were talking about manifestation, right?
Yeah.
So, Missy and I went to that UFC event in Utah and to go support Dustin Poirier.
The Diamond.
And while I was there, I had these kind of visions of meeting George Masvidal
Yep.
and Theo Von. Like, just randomly thought that, And sure enough, I think it was like maybe night 2 or night 1. We were out there, and they might have had the weigh-ins that night. I can't remember. And we just found this like local joint to go to, and we get up to the door, and we got some bags of stuff because we kind of went some shopping. And the guy at the door says, "You're gonna have to put that off to the side over here." And I was like, "It's some stuff I didn't want to just leave off to the side." I was like, "Well, I'd rather not, man." He's like, "Well, you can't bring that up there. You got to leave it down here." And I was like, "Well, our hotel's not too far. We'll just go walk back to the hotel." And he was like, "Well, hold on." And I'm like, "What the heck is going on here?" I was like, "Like I can't bring my bag of trinkets. It's not like it wasn't nothing crazy. It was like some little gift shop items." And then he's like, "Go and talk to somebody," and they're like talking to each other, and like I'm like not feeling good about this.
Yeah.
I'm like telling Missy, I was like, "I don't want to go in this place. Let's get out of here. Let's just go." She's like, well, I don't know what's going on. Let's see what he's got to say." So he comes back. He goes, "All right, it's fine. You can take it up." I'm like, what the hell is this? I was like, "This is weird." And like I'm just not getting a vibe, and so like I'm really wanting to leave, go back to the hotel, not even go back to the place, just to go to the hotel.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, well, let's just go upstairs, maybe have a beer. Because it had a cool little balcony area, and you kind of oversee the city. And so we walk up there, and we're sitting down. At this point, we're kind of chilling. We end up meeting this girl who's waiting on us. She's from Bossier City.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, how random is this? And then like about 10 minutes later, George Masvidal walks up the stairs right in front of our table. And I was like, babe, you know who that is? She's like, no. I was like, that's the original BMF right there.
No
I
kidding.
was like, that's George Masvidal. So people running up, getting pictures with him. And then like, I go up to him to go talk to him. I'm wearing a Dustin Poirier shirt, that has like a quote on it. He sees that, and at that point, he's like almost more inclined to talk to me because Dustin's his boy.
Yeah.
And then so we kind of talk, and I tell him I'm from Louisiana. I tell him who I am. Have a cookbook. And he's like, "Oh right, yeah, man." He's like seems to be really interested, but I'm not trying to like cling to him. So like I kind of walk away, and then like he goes downstairs, and I thought maybe he left. So we end up going to leave. At this point, we're walking through the crowd. We end up walking right by his table. I was like, "Hey, man, dude, thanks again, dude. It was awesome to meet you. Thanks for the photo." And then he goes, "Hey, look, what's your stuff on Instagram, man? I'm gonna follow you back." And I was like, "Oh, you can look me up, man. The Cajun Ninja." He goes, "Hey, look, I'm looking for that gumbo with no shrimp." And I was like, "Look, send me your info, bro. I'll send you a cookbook. I got you." And then like he tells this girl, he's like, "Yeah, look him up." And she's like, "Okay." And I was like, "Yeah, the Cajun Ninja." Like I should have been more like inclined to like show him, because like I never saw the follow. Yeah. But
He'll hear this.
yeah. When George Masvidal tunes into Dale Not Dale podcast,
He follows us.
he'll follow me back. But it was just crazy. So that happened.
So hey, real quick. So that night it's like 12 Sunday night. I get a text from you, the picture of y'all two together.
That's right, because we were in a different time zone.
I was like, look at the size of that guy's head,
dude.
And then you call. He's like, you got 10 minutes to talk. So he called me.
Yeah.
Crystal rolls over. She's pissed. Who you talking to? I'm like, Jason's telling me a story.
Dude, I was like blown away. I couldn't believe it. Dude, I thought the same thing too. I was like, dude, there's just no wonder why these guys can take shots.
Dude, he's got a melon, bro.
He's got a massive head. I mean, it's a Masvidal. You know what I'm saying? You're not knocking that guy out. And so that happened, and then I wound up like having a poster that I brought to the fights that was like the BMF lives here. That I used the L to make Louisiana. It was like to represent Dustin Poirier. And I saw Theo Von at the fights, and I was like trying to get his attention. It was like before the fights even start. And then the security guard sees my poster. He takes it away from me.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, damn it, man. Like I worked so hard on that damn poster. And so then like I wound up reluctantly getting it back at the end of the thing. But like never was able to like give Theo's attention, nothing. So here we are, last day. We wound up like going to eat somewhere. We're headed back to the hotel to call it a night. We get to the hotel. Missy's a little behind me. I'm walking into the hotel, and she goes, babe. And like I turn around, I was like, what? She's like, that's Theo Von. And I walked back out, and sure enough, he's getting out of like a high-end Uber, one of the big black Escalades or something. And he's just kind of talking. I was like, dude, it isn't. And I was like, yo, Theo. I was like, hey, man, you mind if I grab a photo? He's like, yeah, sure, man. I just missed my flight, And I was like, damn, I'm asking this dude the worst time for a photo. Like, who wants to take a picture when they just missed their flight, But like, I wanted to just kind of shooting the breeze when I'm from Louisiana. And yeah, dude, like we just kind of talked, because we wound up talking about Dustin and fighting. He's like, yeah, man, Dustin can cook, man. He goes, I can't cook worth the shit, But like, just talking about how he was from Covington, and he was like, yeah, I've been out of Thibodeau, man. I think I used to play basketball down there, I was like, oh, cool. But that was it, man. Like we didn't like talk nothing funny or nothing. It was cool to like just like meet him and like just regular guy, talk regular conversation. Yeah. Like I wasn't trying to get him to say nothing silly or even bring up something he did, silly. But it was crazy, man. Just like for that to happen, just to randomly meet these guys.
We went to his last stand-up, or his newest stand-up, I should say.
I was like in March, yeah.
It
was good.
It is so good. I mean, the little things that he does, like at one point, this is one of my favorite parts of it. He's on stage and he's walking back and forth. He goes, I bet y'all never seen me walk before. And it's like, I don't know what it was, but that was so funny.
He goes, I know what y'all thinking. You never seen me walk before, because he's walking weird.
It is hilarious. And it was the funniest thing.
It was like right at the beginning, too. Yeah. He's like pacing back and forth. He's like, I know what y'all are thinking. You never seen me walking before. You're like, dude, you think about it. Yeah, he's walking weird.
Yeah.
Just how he walks.
Yeah.
Dude, That's why I think the guy is brilliant with his comedy, because he just kind of says what's on his mind. And we all kind of thinking these things.
Yeah.
You know, like our brains are constantly popping off, and we're just all super cautious of how we're spitting it out because we do have these curiosities.
Yeah.
You know, but like him, it just comes out. And I think people that are just kind of laxed in the vibe of knowing that we're human, they are cool with it. And they laugh at it because it's funny. And he's one of those people that, like you said, he could just say whatever and it's funny.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got a beautiful mind, man.
Yeah,
He's
he
different.
does, man. That's to keep him safe. Man, that guy is.
he's a treasure. He's a national treasure.
Dude, I mean, like, I'm one of those. I don't get starstruck by any means, but his type of comedy, the way he talks, the way he acts, is everything that I like about him. It's just he's the ultimate person for me when it comes to comedy. He does exactly what I love.
Well, it's the comedy that you want to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that's usually the best conversations that you have, are people that are funny.
Yeah.
That you're hanging out with.
Yeah.
You know, like it's those gut wrenching laughs, man. Like, I love
great.
that, man. Where it's like I felt like I worked out.
Yeah.
That's the kind of laugh I want, man. You know,
Top of your jaws hurting.
I'd like to hang out
smiling.
with Bert Kreischer, man. That'd be fun.
that dude's probably really funny. He's got a really cool little show too, man.
Yeah.
Or like
The Something's Burning.
Something's Burning. Yeah. That's a brilliant move.
That'd be a good one for you to do,
Well,
man.
you know, the thing that's hard for me is I'm in such a like secluded area, right?
Yeah, I know.
To bring people into these you know
it's different.
gigs is hard.
You got to move.
I've been thinking about sitting right here.
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie. This thing extends.
Yeah.
You know,
You got a whole nother mic if you need.
me and Dale, we've been like flopping too
I
much
know,
over
dude.
here.
I
you
know. I've
so-
been trying to stop myself.
Yeah, you just got another mic right there.
Yeah, no. I could lower the temperature.
You could.
I see your nice little like bicycle back there. I just imagine Vaughn on that thing like jamming, push it to the limit. You know, just going to town.
I've never used that thing.
Yeah. What is that thing called? Is that a Peloton or
It's
whatever?
called a mix. Beach. I don't remember. A mix.
Yeah.
We bought it.
I don't think it's ever been used.
No, it's been used. It's been used probably twice.
Get some photo of that, Magnus, so you can B-roll that in.
Yeah.
So the people can see this.
We're gonna get video of Vaughn using it.
Like Vaughn's over here. Like, I don't watch much TV. He got a massive screen in front of his bicycle.
I don't even know how to turn that thing on.
Oh, sure. Dude, hey.
Yeah, I usually like to ride through the beaches of Tuscany while I'm.
Money don't sleep, dude.
Money don't sleep. Keep
This
your
bike
nose to the
ain't-
ground.
This bike ain't gonna ride itself.
That bike's for sale. And take it with you back to Louisiana.
There you go.
Put it on Facebook Marketplace.
There you go. That was probably like a $1,700 bike that we used twice.
Really?
I have no clue.
I can't believe you used it that much.
I know. I've hung stuff from it.
It comes with the headphones too, huh?
That's a fan.
That's a neck fan.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that'll cool your neck.
Dang, bro, you getting bougie over here.
I'm
huh?
telling you, man.
That's a word that my kids have taught me.
Yeah, bougie is a
That's
good
a real
word.
thing. Bougie.
Bougie.
Yeah, my little Juliet says, "I'm not trying to be Gucci."
Gucci, yeah.
What she doesn't know is
Gucci's a phrase,
it's
too.
still bougie.
Yeah.
You know, like she's still using it.
The kids
Yeah.
say I saw Gucci.
Yeah.
It is a saying.
Yeah, so
It's all good. Is that what Gucci means?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I thought it was a brand.
Well,
it
it
is,
is.
But they say it as a saying now too.
Oh, really? So
all
it's
Gucci.
actually a word too.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with all these words.
Dude, there's a lot.
They'll start speaking English the older they get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broken down. These kids.
So Missy's been growing her social media, which is cool too, man. Mrs. Cajun Ninja.
Yeah, Miss Cajun Ninja, man. You know, really like Missy grew my social media too, because whenever like I was first popping off, like I did okay, but then when they saw I had a beautiful wife,
Yeah.
and a family, you know, they're like, oh, this guy actually, he's a person. You know? You know, like he's just making dinner. He's not just trying to like go viral. you know?
Yeah.
It like she was super helpful. So like when years went by, I was like people would recognize her, like, oh, look, it's Cajun Ninja's wife. You know, I was like, hey, you need to just be Miss Cajun Ninja,
Yeah.
you know, like, and have your own thing. And she's like, oh, nobody's gonna follow me. I'm boring, you know. I was like, no, you show a different side of things that
Yeah.
people want to see.
It's a real.
Yeah. And like her little page is like 30,000 people following now, and they love when she like posts about like if she found some new clothes or something, and
Yeah.
or like, you know, different like family trips or restaurants, and It's really cool, man. People are really taking to her and what she's doing, and I hope to see her make it grow even more. She has her own little product line now, like a Miss Cajun Ninja exclusive. It's the Paya spatula earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, those are fly, bro.
Does she cook too? She cooks at the house as well, right?
Occasionally,
Okay.
she'll knock out some tacos or a Red Baron,
Dude.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
No, man, like Missy, like she, like if I can cook, I will, because she wants me to. Because she just, like, her patience for it is like, because she just wants to get it done.
Yeah.
But I tell you this much, for whatever reason, that girl has the world of patience to make a roux, and she can make the best roux with anybody, like any color level you want to get to, and it's always like evenly killed on flavor for whether you're doing stew, gumbo, whatever. But anything else, it's like she's got to really be in the mood to do it.
The roux is actually satisfying to make. I love
for
it.
Sure. Yeah, dude, and it smells amazing, man.
And the new spoons, the spatulas you got me, those are nice, man.
Yeah, man.
You really beefed them up.
Yeah, I need to get Vaughn some too, man.
He doesn't cook.
I got
No,
her.
it's not true. I cook.
Yeah.
What do you cook?
I mean, I'm more of like a smoker and a guy like that.
Yeah, he smokes. Oh, you're talking about meat. I thought like
Oh, yeah.
menthol.
You do look a little high right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel high.
Dude.
Yeah. Like, how much Zyrtec did you take?
Oh, man. It's crushing me. I'm like, I was like, I'm sitting here thinking like a few minutes ago, I was about to shoot Magnus a text and tell him if he can get me another cup of coffee, because it's like soothing my throat. But then I didn't want to be
That guy?
I didn't want to be bougie.
Well, are you really a Pisces? Is that what that is?
No, I'm not a Pisces. I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay.
Everything
Whose
revolves.
cup is that?
He's a
What?
piece of shit.
Is that what that says, right? Pisces?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says Pisces.
Okay, yeah. I don't really know much astrology, so I didn't know if that was maybe part of your sign of why you
What
have
is your
Ask
sign?
Madness.
I'm
He's
a
a Leo.
Leo.
No, I'm
Yeah.
a Cancer.
Yeah, you
My
are.
wife too. Yeah.
I
I'm a
don't know
Leo.
what that means, but
It just means you're like really unorganized.
that's me.
Yeah, does it really?
No.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of my wife's tendencies. Usually, like, maybe like very empathetic to people and very forgiving.
Ooh,
Is that you?
That's
Yeah.
not Dale.
Not Dale.
Not Dale, as in you.
Yeah,
No,
like,
no,
you are
no,
not
you.
Dale.
Not Dale.
No,
This
that's not you.
Oh, okay.
No, that's
you're
Dale.
not empathetic.
I'm Dale.
You're not Dale.
Dale. Dale's not empathetic.
Oh, Dale.
What's going on here?
Who's on first?
Dale's on first.
Oh, okay.
Dale's not empathetic.
No.
I am empathetic. Not towards you.
Towards himself?
Dude, most empathetic person ever to his own self.
Really?
Yeah, he's actually takes care of himself well.
Hey, dude, you know what, though? Like, if you don't love yourself, who's going to love you?
That's true.
You know?
I said something like that the other day, and they were like, I was like, no, number one. It was like somebody at work. They were talking about, they're kind of not going through a tough time, but they're just kind of getting their priorities in line. I said, they're like, yeah, I just love, their spouse and their kids. And I'm like, no, you got to love yourself the most. And then you can be able to love those other people. We just went real sappy right there.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
You get that guy some coffee, bro.
Hey, you
What?
can put anything you want in it.
one sweet and low, please.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
And
we just
one
went-
hit
we
of Bailey's Irish cream.
that wouldn't be
No,
good.
yeah. Well, look, the real truth is, man, if you don't love yourself, you can't expect other people to love you.
Yeah.
Like that's the real truth. And sometimes, people struggle with that. I mean, I know I've struggled with that at one point in my life too. Like, you got to love who you are in order to discover other people loving you too.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of myself.
Yeah, I think you like yourself pretty good.
I do.
Yeah, I do. I get the vibe. Like, I come into town, I'm like, Dale's happy with it. I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think every time we leave, I feel like Dale walks away and goes, "That was a good one."
That was a good one. Hey, good job, Dale.
Yeah, I
fist
think
bump myself.
they're all episodes for Dale.
No, they really
Like,
are.
even just leaving the Mexican joint. That was another good episode.
Dude,
I really knocked
he
that
is
one.
like
I really knocked that one out.
Dude, I
well.
try to describe it to people, and they're like, "Nah, no way he's like that." I'm glad you get to see it
Yeah,
firsthand.
dude. Hey, man.
I've been around him long enough now to know.
I tell
Yeah.
people.
Look, I think when you have that good a hair, bro, it's just hard.
You got it.
It's hard to not love yourself.
It's my cross to bear,
Dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's got, yeah, I do give him credit. He's got probably the greatest hair in the United States.
Dude, the dude, I've actually kind of paid attention to it. He's got hair he's got to get rid of to see more of the good hair.
Yeah.
Like he's got areas of his hair where you can tell.
I got it. I clipped the. I have the clip.
You
out.
got to clip hair off to see the more good hair.
You guys still got baby hair?
Yeah, I got those two corners. I actually got to cut these little corners out because it bugs me.
Yeah, like how? I mean, like, what did you do in your past life? You know, like
I don't know, dude.
the
hair
good Lord
model.
was like, you know what, bro? You really took care of those
You
people.
always remember where God giveth, God taketh away.
Oh,
So they gave him good hair, but I'm trying to figure out what they took away from you.
My toenails. I have big toenails. Remember?
Oh, man. I
On
always,
both my big toes. I have big
Magnus,
toenails. On.
you're the greatest. Did you put a sweet and low in there? Oh, my man.
Dude.
Ooh, he even frothed it.
wow, man.
Dang, man.
Dude, this guy is great.
Man, dude, you know, I always hear about butlers, but like, I never saw one in real life, and so,
Yeah.
Hey.
and then like to find one named Magnus.
Yeah.
you know,
Dude.
like,
I mean, business has been good. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
yeah, dude. Look. I've stayed at a Sandals. All right,
Yeah.
so like,
Yeah.
I know how cool it can be,
Yeah.
but like to live it, Vaughn.
Yeah.
This is,
Dude.
It's crazy.
Magnus lives out here.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
He just shook his head.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
He,
great, man.
he actually sleeps on the bike.
He does. Watches TV.
Yeah.
Oh, he takes the seat off. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So this would be a good time to take a break from our sponsor, Good Ranchers.
Oh, dude.
I almost coughed. I was almost coughed.
Yeah.
You know what I forgot to do earlier?
So,
We're back.
oh, Lord.
Well, I was waiting for it. Whenever y'all were back,
You didn't do. You
dude.
really,
This whole this is a typical Cajun Ninja episode, bro.
He's off his episode.
No preparation. Let's just put a podcast together. We're gonna hit record, start talking, and then like Vaughn's like, man, you know, we're all coughing, and I'm like, all right, here we go,
There we go.
here we go.
Dude, we don't. Who needs a script?
This is about you, man.
Let's talk about how many Jasons we know.
Yeah,
This is you.
There's scripted
Hey,
podcasts
we
are
don't
no
script
fun.
it. We don't script anything.
I was waiting for like shock collars and one chip challenges.
I mean, we,
You know,
we do have
I
those.
actually thought about the one chip challenge. I was like, I don't want to struggle the rest of the day because we got.
Thank
LSU
God, man. I'm glad too.
We got
I
LSU
did think
game.
you were gonna do some hot stuff. I was like, all right, man.
Have you done the one chip challenge?
No, but I bought their ghost pepper chip one before.
Yeah.
And eating a bunch of those, and it was like, God, dude, that's just hot on its own. And I've tried Hot Ones, the bomb sauce. So I just know where it's gonna be.
I just don't. We got planned the rest of the day. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I don't do anything too crazy with the food because I was like, it would just be a nightmare.
Yeah. Dude, and no lie, I'm already like, you know, like this morning, you know, trying to get through allergies. I can only imagine what a hot chip's gonna do to me.
I know.
And then I'll get the hiccups.
Hey, you'll forget the allergies.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be snotting pretty fast. I'm pretty
Clear up your sinuses.
People say that, man, but the way I see it is, it just adds to it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You know what would probably be good right now is some shrimp cocktail from
St. Elmo's.
St. Elmo's.
Really?
You ever been to Indy?
Like where you went to the race?
No, Indianapolis. Just
Oh no, I've never been. Never been.
Best shrimp
they got-
cocktail in the world.
Really?
They got two restaurants there, which their sister restaurant, St. Elmo's and Harry and
Harry and Izzy's.
Izzy's. Well, they got their shrimp cocktail, and their cocktail sauce is like the most potent stuff you'll eat in your life.
Really?
Like it-
Chunked horseradish.
Dude, it's like a
So
punch to the face.
are you being facetious about the cocktail?
Oh no, I'm dead serious.
It's really good.
Dude, it's
it's
delicious, and it's like
But it's potent.
very pungent.
it'll punch you right in the mouth, right in the nose, right in the nostrils.
So what do you like about that?
Because it feels good and it tastes good. I
feel
it's,
alive.
It's weird. It's like smelling salts.
We did
I
it.
saw y'all did that,
That
man.
was potent too.
Yeah.
You want to do that tonight?
I don't know.
It's not as strong anymore. That first day was.
So it like makes your sinuses burn?
It feels like you just. I mean, it's just like the strongest chlorine you smell right at the source. It's like,
Ammonia.
boom, just boom, right there.
And it hits you.
Yeah.
I would say the smelling salts had not pain, but it was a little. It affects you.
It hits.
But that shrimp cocktail, it hits you, and then you're like, oh man, golly, that was tough. Let's do it again.
And we're at a table with like a bunch of guys, so we're all like, all right, put extra cocktail on there. We're eating. I mean, we went through. I mean, they kept bringing the appetizers out. We just kept crushing.
We had to have gone through in that whole room probably 60 of them.
You think y'all make that trip again?
We did since then.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
You want to go?
Yeah.
All right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Let me know what I got to do.
We can always just go just for no reason.
Yeah, let's take the private jet.
Vaughn's got one. Hey, when your nose to the grind, you got all kind of stuff.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, for sure.
Y'all are out of control.
Hey, look, my favorite color is Crayola. I get it.
There you go. I'm
You know what I'm
humble.
saying?
I'm humble. Okay.
Yeah. People ask me all the time, "What's your favorite color?" Crayola.
There you go.
But yeah, what else we got?
We don't script stuff, man. We just roll, bro.
Oh, I get it. But like, I got to give you a hard time.
I know.
No,
like,
absolutely.
Am I the second like true reoccurring guest? Because I know Kiki's probably been on here a few times, but like, have y'all had another guest twice?
We just did before Mark Paul, MP3,
Okay.
the MP3 baseball guy.
Okay.
We just like actually, he comes out the week before yours. We just had him back on because me and him been talking. He's had a ton go on since we first had him on as well.
Yeah.
To where we finally caught up with him, and this dude's wild.
Oh,
Let's speak about our fantasy football league. So,
Oh yeah.
we're starting a fantasy football league. We decided to start a Dale Not Dale podcast one. I haven't played fantasy in like 10 years. I just quit because it removed that stress from my
you
life.
play fantasy every day.
yeah.
Your life is one big fantasy.
And his whole doesn't matter what
he
it
don't
is.
need talk about. I don't need. He loves that stress in his life.
They give him a little bit of extra meat on his Chipotle burrito, and it's always all that because they know who I
that
am.
13th nugget in the Chick-fil-A box, bro.
That's because I'm me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm living right.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm living right.
Yeah. You manifest that kind of stuff.
I do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Vaughn, dude, every time we go somewhere, Vaughn gets so stressed out the stuff I say to people. I'm like, no, it's too much rice or whatever. Like he's so scared to speak up for himself that it drives him crazy when I do. I'm like, dude, be a man.
Okay,
That's why he's not Dale.
Exactly.
I'm definitely not.
Why do you get so worked up?
I don't get worked up.
Yeah, he
It's just- okay. See, that's the thing.
He does.
Arguing with you gets me nowhere because even if you're wrong, you still think you're right.
You're in denial.
It's called I win.
I mean,
The name of the game is I win.
yeah.
Yeah. So we got our fantasy football league started, and it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah.
We got
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
We got Semi Stupid, which you know you're a fan of as well.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Guy's
man.
awesome.
Oh man,
cracks me up.
he makes me blush.
We got
Yeah, he's so funny.
We got Fit to Serve. I don't know if you've seen his episode.
Evan
He's
Slaughter.
a fitness influencer, plus size fitness influencer. So
Yeah,
dude's
yeah.
super funny, man.
Yeah, I saw some clips, but
Yeah.
I haven't been able to go through the whole thing yet.
So him, and then we got Jason Waller, who's on the Laguna Beach in the hills.
Mm-hmm.
He's in there. We got Sean Dolan, the comedian. Nick Morrison,
The comedian.
the comedian.
I like his team name, Fainting Goat.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
He has a condition in which he passes out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. And
Wow.
then we got Jason Sebastian on. That's Paige Hathaway's man. We met him through the Good Rancher stuff. And then Trey from the Fae, the singer.
Right,
So
yeah.
we had him on as a guest host.
Yeah,
When
yeah, I
we
remember
had-
that.
When we had Adrian Yanez on, because he's like this dude's a UFC fanatic. Like y'all could probably have a good conversation because he's big.
Trey from the Fae is a UFC fanatic.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude
man.
he's all about the fights. And so when I seen he was following Adrian Yanez, I sent him a message. He's like, "Oh my god, dude, that's like my favorite." He's like, him and his buddies, that's one of their favorite fighters. So thought it'd be cool to have him come on, add
Yeah.
some perspective of really being a huge fight fan.
Yeah, man, that's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a solid group. I'm enjoying it. I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We just got to get a draft day. I put a league poll out there, and I don't think anyone answered. I probably did it.
The
wrong.
only nights we can probably do it is we got to do it Monday or Wednesday night
It has to be.
because you can't do Tuesday, right? You can't do.
Well, any one of those nights. Well, no, I may be able to this month. Yeah, because
Monday.
I set up some things. Actually, Tuesday or Thursday, I could do it.
Well, Thursday
We
night.
can't do it Thursday
Thursday
because
is
that's opening.
opening night of football, so we
Yeah.
got to do it.
This coming Thursday?
Yes.
Oh, so we
Yeah.
got to knock it out
Yes.
soon.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It's gotta be.
tomorrow night. I mean Monday night.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I'll be back home, and then it's Labor Day. So
But what about all the other? I mean,
I think that's what I said. I think we each need to send an email out saying, "Hey, Monday night," and I can send messages out to everybody. Like that's when we need to do it. I mean, we got.
I don't even care if it's late at night.
I don't either. But we need to get everybody on.
Okay,
what is late at night for you, Vaughn?
8.
Come on, dude.
I'm eating dinner at 8.
we eat dinner last night like 9:30.
In my life, you got to wake up early to get your nose on the grind.
Dude,
Look,
money don't sleep, dude.
Money don't sleep.
I didn't know that's what they called cocaine. You know,
One thing I've never done.
the grind is that what it's called
The
nowadays?
grind, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nose on the grinder.
Nose
App.
on the grinder.
Grinder
What?
app. Oh,
What's in that coffee, Magnus?
dude.
A little cream, sugar,
Yeah.
one sweet and low.
I taste a little Magnus cream.
Oh, come on now.
It's not soothing my throat as much. I feel like I'm getting a coating.
Once again, we'd like to shout out our sponsor, Good Ranchers.
They've got great meat.
I need to get you hooked up with some of their stuff, man. It's good stuff.
It looks awesome, man. Some of the stuff that you post, man,
Their
looks
steaks
awesome.
are great. They're no doubt.
You know what I've started doing
Nope.
with Good Ranchers? You don't know because I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So
asshole.
So I love that. So everybody's like, yeah, you you just eat it because they give you free meat, and it's like, okay, I kind of understand why people would say that. So I've started, when they send me a box, I've started giving people like 2 ribeyes every single time. They're like, all right, what is your code? They were good every time. It's
good stuff.
It's a good closing ratio I got
Nice.
going on here.
Can't beat their meat. Yeah.
No,
Can't beat
they
it.
Can't.
Got to they beat meatflation.
Yeah, they beat the meat inflation.
Beat the meatflation. There's a bunch of slogans we've done. I'm like, I don't know if they like these slogans we got, but we've had some good ones.
Dude, I mean, you really can't go wrong, dude.
No.
There's no bad marketing.
No.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, they haven't told us
They know we're not serious people.
they haven't slapped our hands yet.
This is not a real podcast.
No, nobody listens to
Nobody
this.
listens to this.
See?
My mom listens to us about it.
Yeah.
Does your mom actually listen to
No.
it?
This is like when Juliet hits record on her phone and just talks to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start
Okay,
doing
guys, I'm vlogging today.
Yeah. Dude, we just go.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Dude, hey, look.
I do it for myself.
That's how Joe Rogan got started. Right?
know.
Just saying. They just put on just a bunch of friends hanging out talking.
I know. In Red Band.
And really, those are the people we eventually want sticking around. They just want to listen to people just shoot the breeze.
So he's at episode 2024 right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy.
Man, you guys are only like 2,000 away from that.
I know.
Yeah.
So close.
No, like 1980.
So Gary Vee says it takes 200 episodes.
200.
200 episodes to really start seeing a ton of traction.
Really?
But I think we've gotten a lot of traction.
You want to know what's crazy? I don't think I even have 200 cooking videos.
You got to get to work.
I know.
Yeah, you got to start cooking again.
Well, what happened was I got to over 100 and they're like, man, make a cookbook.
Yeah.
No.
How many recipes are in your cookbook?
A little over 100.
Okay.
It's funny because the publisher put on the cover 100 plus Bayou recipes. And that just opened a can of worms for my friends to be like,
Really?
hey, Jason, what's a Bayou recipe?
Oh.
So-
What's your favorite go-to? Somebody's like, you're inviting some people over to eat, and they're like, okay.
Never
hey,
had Louisiana food?
No, just
anybody?
let's just say like, hey, I got a group of people coming over. And I never cooked for them before. I'm cooking, bam.
I think you would already know.
Pastalaya.
Etouffee.
Yeah.
So we cooked for us that time. It was really good.
Yeah. I felt like I seasoned it a little too much, but I was making so much I wasn't. But nobody's complained. But that was, yeah.
It was really good.
That was my thing. But like, yeah, I just think that etouffee is so unique to like South Louisiana culture.
Yeah.
And I really like the one I do.
A lot of butter too. Can't beat it.
Bruh, butter, fresh crawfish, and like for mine, I actually use water, which a lot of people get like finicky about and offended. Like, man, you didn't use seafood broth or seafood stock, which the truth is, unless you
make your own.
Right.
I know.
And the reason why I say that is because like the box stocks of seafood could be made from like clam or, fish heads or whatever. and it's gonna be a different seafood flavor. Whereas when you put the fresh crawfish tails in and use
We got the
water,
fat. Yeah.
you're gonna create your own broth. And that's why, like, dude, so many people make that etouffee recipe I'm making. They're like, God, dude, it was so good. And it's because you're getting such a cleaner flavor of true crawfish.
Yeah.
What's your favorite non-bayou dish?
Non-bayou. Probably like Chick-fil-A #2.
Oh,
Hey.
have you had the new Chick-fil-A honey pimento
Oh
cheese?
my gosh, it's changed my life.
That's the best sandwich
What
I've
is
ever
it
had in my
called?
life.
It's honey pimento cheese
Chicken?
sandwich.
It's a chicken sandwich with pimento cheese and honey and jalapenos on it.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's a game changer.
It is literally.
I've had it twice this week.
Dude,
Me too.
I might leave here today.
I'm
For
actually-
lunch we're getting one.
I'm actually gonna get one today.
Dude, let me tell you, for this thing to be that good,
Oh, Sunday. God, every time.
it is Sunday. Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
How random, dude.
it's the best sandwich ever. I've had it twice this week and it's been money.
It is great. It is
I
phenomenal.
love pimento cheese though too. So.
You ever seen that meme? It's like two people sitting down with Chick-fil-A and it said, this could be us, but it's Sunday.
Yeah. Did you see John Chris's latest video? He makes a video like he goes by the Chick-fil-A on Saturdays and so when people drive to this thing on Sunday, he goes and like opens it up. He has like nuggets in individual packets and like chicken sandwiches. He's like pushing it on Sundays. And people are showing up like freaking like getting their fiending for Chick-fil-A.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Chick-fil-A's and the airports are open on Sundays.
No, there's no way.
No.
They won't go surveillance
No,
for
dude.
airport, dude.
Supposedly there was one that
There's no way.
opened on a Sunday, and Chick-fil-A shut the franchise down.
And it got struck by lightning.
Did it really?
No.
Oh.
It'd have been, dude, hey, God don't play with his chicken, bro.
Hey, man. Kick it
God,
up.
that's the Lord's chicken.
That's right. Yeah. But
All right, Monday, Chick-fil-A.
They're probably closed for Labor Day.
I got to go eat the Viva la Waffle or whatever.
Seabrook Waffle House.
Well, it's for
Seabrook.
breakfast.
Yeah. I think there's actually a place called Viva la Waffle in Lafayette or something.
No, I'm talking about Seabrook.
Yeah,
the
Seabrook
company.
Waffle. It was funny because Kiki was like, "Oh man, I should have told you to go eat at Waffle House," and I was like, "I hadn't been." You know?
Yeah.
And turns out it was Seabrook Waffle, which I looked it up. Looks awesome.
Yeah, no, they're famous.
I haven't been there in a while, but it's good.
Have you ever eaten at an actual Waffle House?
Oh yeah,
So I had my first waffle from the Waffle House 1 year ago.
really?
It was a good waffle.
It's good waffle.
I like it. Yeah.
Dude, they have a house built after them. It's gotta be good.
Listen, that was like my go-to place after we got out from
Yeah.
having drinks at the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like whenever we were in our 20s, like
Yeah.
we would go to Waffle House.
Dude, my favorite thing I would get a burger with a double order hash browns I would put on the burger.
Cool.
That was
Yeah, you were filling up good. You slept right.
Yes.
Yeah. They had some kind of like steak sandwich. I can't remember what it's called, but it was really good. And then the All-Star Special, bro. You can't go wrong.
Usually when we do a podcast late night,
go to
us
Waffle
three
House.
usually go to Waffle House, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, Magnum has to wear a shirt in there.
So your first waffle was a year ago, and now late night podcast, Waffle House, there you go.
I mean, I don't really order those late night.
He's on keto most of the time, so he don't eat waffles much.
Okay, here we go.
You don't. That's
you
true.
really? You do keto?
Yeah.
I did a lot. I don't anymore.
What do you
Really.
do now?
I'm not really off. I just don't really eat.
You're off the wagon?
Yeah.
Dude, when your nose to the grind, you don't eat.
Yeah, when your nose is to the grind and money's never sleeping,
Yeah.
it's hard to eat.
That's the name of the episode.
Nose to the grind. Yeah. For sure.
And just so for clarity,
100 plus Bayou jokes. Name of this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bayou jokes.
The Boudreaux and Thibodeaux. Crushing it.
What's your favorite? What's your go-to dad joke?
My go-to dad joke.
Or what's your favorite?
Well, like the one I've told my kids is like the old knock knock, and then they say like who's there, and then I'll say like I smell mop, and then they say I smell mop who, and I'm like you say poo.
That was a good one. I actually like that
I
one.
never heard that one.
That's my go-to one with the kids. Man.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I had somebody get me a dad jokes book. As a joke.
Oh, that's good.
And man, I love dad jokes.
Me
I
too.
love puns. I love dad jokes. That's gonna be my life. Dad joke guy.
Yeah,
Really
look,
good joke.
I'm always dad punning my kids, man.
Yep.
You know, like the old like, Dad, I'm hungry. Hey, hungry, I'm Dad.
Yeah. I do it all the time. Bronze gets pissed. He's like, no, man, I'm really hungry. Okay, man. I'm really dead. Yeah. He gets so mad.
Do that all the time.
He knows I'm
man.
never serious. So, like, dude, I know it gets on him. Like, when I do it with Vaughn, too. Vaughn's like, he gets all upset with me sometimes.
My son always says, "You know what?" I'm like, "No, I've never met him."
Yeah, oh yeah. The old do you know what? Yeah, when my kids call me bra, you know, I'm not a bra. You look like something that fits in a bra.
Yeah.
My dad said that one all the time. He's like, bra. And now he says that all the time.
Really?
Yeah, he'll say bra all the time. He's like, bro, did you see that new game on PlayStation?
Your dad?
My dad's in his 60s. He has his PlayStation.
He's a gamer?
Oh, dude. My dad can play Fortnite with the best of them.
Really?
Yeah. Swear.
Is he retired?
What's his favorite skin?
I don't know. I don't know the game, so don't ask me. Yeah.
I used to play with Bronson during 2020. We played a lot, but he still plays it. It was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not 60, but he's
Yeah.
10.
No, my parents too, they had a kid later in life. So like I have a little brother that's 18.
Oh, wow.
They each have their own PlayStation and they like game. I just said it out loud and like it's crazy. But it's true. My dad and my little brother, man, they game. And like my dad, he's good, bro.
Yeah.
He's good. And like he just knows about like different games.
It keep your mind sharp, though, man.
Yeah, dude, I got a PlayStation now. I got one. Well, I say I do. It was given to Juliet for Christmas because she wanted to be a gamer and she wanted these games, but she wasn't playing it. So then, like, I wound up hopping on it, and there's a game, man. I forget what it's called. God, I can't even think of the name of it. It's an awesome game with like this older guy who goes on like these adventures with his son, and like they're in the wilderness and whatnot. My buddy Brad put me on it, man. I can't think of the name right now, and it's like an amazing game. And I've played the Star Wars games.
I never heard of it.
I'd never.
I only played the sports games, man. I played the baseball, basketball, golf. I did NASCAR. I just never did.
Yeah.
I never did the shoot 'em games.
Yeah, and this one, like, the guy carries like an axe, man. So it's like, huh? God of War. That's
God
it.
of
Yes.
Yeah, that come with it. Yeah, we had the guy that plays God of War on our podcast.
No way.
No, he's a strong man, but he looks just like him.
Like Kratos?
Kratos. He's trying to be him, and he's trying to get casted in like something for that. He looks like him.
Dude, I can't believe I didn't think of the name of the game. Dude, it's such an amazing game. Like, that's the best game I've ever played.
Really?
Oh, dude.
It came free with Bronson's PS4. I bought it a few years ago. It came with the game console.
I know you're into sports games, bro, but if you're just chilling one night, want to play a game, play that game.
I'll try
Especially having a son.
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool, man. Like,
I carry an axe around anyway, too, so it's kind of my life.
Axe body spray.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that gets the chicks all over you.
Hell yeah, brother. No, I like flying games, and they never make them anymore.
Bro, the private jet just ain't enough for you.
Dude, if you God, dog, this guy.
It's always back to the grind.
I
own no private jets.
Hey, on Fortnite, you actually get gliders and you can fly.
Yeah, I like real airplanes.
We know we've established that, but
Dude, I thought you did because when we were somewhere, just before you left, you were like, "Hey, I got a jet." I was like, "Okay, dude."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he said that.
That
Yeah.
actually never happened.
Y'all dropped him off at his jet that time, remember?
Amen. Yeah.
That
No,
never happened.
Actually, he dropped y'all off at y'all's airport.
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But it's still
It's kind of like the same,
It's
but
the-
not.
it's-
It's
yeah.
like Dale, not Dale, but
yeah,
you know,
it's kind of the same, but not.
it's like the same but different.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I dropped y'all off, and I ended up going to the other side of the airport, the
But nonetheless,
private terminal.
you like flying games and you don't watch much television, so
Hey, dude.
Man,
yeah, you do you.
Hey, man.
this is Bash Sunday, Vaughn Day.
What, dude? No way, man. All we've talked about is how successful you are.
That is not.
Give that man another coffee, Magnus.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
man.
Just keep him pumped up.
2 sweet and lows this
Oh
time.
my gosh. Ooh, I don't know if I can handle another one.
Yeah, you probably jacked up.
So we're cooking some pastalaya tonight, right?
That's it, man. Yeah, we got to get that pot seasoned.
Yeah. So I brought it here.
I wanted to ask about that. How do you season a pot? Is this a secret?
So
He's got a video.
Yeah, I do. I got a video. I got he's got a 6.5 gallon pot that we got from the Thibodeau store from where I'm from, and it's the perfect size to season in an oven. But if you do it in your house, it will kind of smell in your house. It'll go away, but like it will smell in your house. But I actually have a stove outside too that I use, and you first get it cleaned real good, soap and water. That's what you do it the first time. You don't use it again later, but excuse me. And then once you get it nice and clean, you put it in the oven at 300 degrees. Let it get dried out real good. Yeah. And then like the metal kind of open up the pores. At that point, take it out, wipe it down real good with a high smoke point oil, like a grapeseed oil or an avocado oil or something like that. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Put it back in the oven at like 500 degrees for 45 minutes. After that's done, you shut it off. It'll smoke off the oil and it'll polymerize. So it kind of hardens and makes this slick
into the porous
surface
area of the
onto
metal.
the pot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but then you shut it off and leave it in there. So then it like slowly, the smoke dissipates and then it just hardens onto the pot, and then it's ready to go. And then you got to kind of reseason again every time you're cooking it.
So we're gonna do this on the burner though.
We're gonna do it on the burner though. So like that way, I gave you the little hooks to it too, right? It should have these like little hooks that go into like some holes on the sides of the pot so we can lift it.
He probably hadn't even opened it yet.
No, it's all out and available.
It should be inside then.
Yeah, it's probably in the pot. And so we're going to like turn the burner on, kind of a lower heat. Do you have like a thermal gun?
I do.
You do. Okay. So that'll help us monitor the heat of it, because if it's getting too hot and it's smoking off a lot, it'll smoke the seasoning right off, and then it'll kind of burn on there. You got to redo it. So that'll help us monitor it on the burner. But instead of just leaving it in that one spot where the heat's just going to hit one area, we're going to be able to like lift it up with the hooks and turn it on its sides. Yeah. So we can like smoke off all parts of the pot and season the whole thing.
So it's good to season the whole, even the outside?
Yeah, I season even the outside on the first time to prevent rusting.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, that's what was.
But like, it's also like leaving it in a closed-in area is going to help that too,
Yeah.
How do you store your cast iron?
In my living room.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night.
I really do. My same setup he has right now is in my living room. I got another pot on the floor in the foyer walking in. One of them is in the garage. But I don't really have a storage. I need to build something, Yeah. Get a trailer or something like that.
Man, I'm so like cast iron is just so hard to keep up with.
I've got a couple that I've had for years.
Well, if you got some smaller ones, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, what I normally do is just they come in a bag when you buy them, and then I'll use it, get it seasoned, kind of clean it off as much as I can, put oil back on it, and then put it back in a plastic bag.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of only thing I know how to do. I don't really leave them in my foyer or anything like that.
He doesn't cook either, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh my god,
dude! I've known you for a few years. I've only seen you cook on a grill.
How was it?
Oh, he does great.
Right on. So you cook.
The pulled pork is how he did was awesome.
Pulled pork, dude. That's no. Hey,
dude, he can pull pork better than anybody I know.
I tell you what,
this is a good time to talk about our sponsor, Good Ranchers.
They do have prime pork box.
Speaking of Good Ranchers, now they have pork.
Dude, Good Ranchers is probably gonna love me, dude. Y'all never once brought up Good Ranchers. I've been like ranching it up.
We bring them up all the time.
I've been good ranching it up all this time.
You know what we need to do? We probably just need to get Good Ranchers involved with you, and then
I need 2 ribeyes.
Dude, I've got a freezer right there. It's ready for you.
Yeah, but I live Thibodeau, man.
So. Oh, you cook
we'll get you an ice chest. Get you a temporary ice chest.
You know what I've been doing? I've been taking ribeyes and actually like trimming them into like bite-sized pieces. And I've
pizza?
Yeah, pizzas.
Okay. I never had ribeye pizza.
You never had ribeye pizza? Have you had brisket enchiladas?
Oh my god!
Yes, dude, they were so
good. Were they good?
Did
you like
phenomenal.
them? Oh, y'all went to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those
phenomenal.
are.
I was like, you got to try that. He never had them.
They're great.
All right, let me get back to the ribeyes because my ADD will kick in. We'll get off course, and somebody watching this is gonna be like, "Well, what about the ribeyes?"
Yeah, let's talk about the ribeyes.
I would be that guy. So I would take pieces of ribeye,
multiple pizza,
multiple pieces.
Yeah.
And so I trim the steak, cut it into pieces, and I marinate it in some Worcestershire sauce and Cholula.
Ooh,
Cholula.
Yeah. I like Cholula.
Yeah, and then I'll put a little bit of that paella seasoning on the meat, and then I put it on the griddle.
Yeah.
Toss it around the griddle with some onions and peppers and cook a little jasmine rice.
Ooh.
Dude, it is so good.
I'm doing that with my extra ribeyes.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'll make a video and I'll shout you out.
Yeah.
And Good Ranchers.
Shout them out.
Good Ranchers, Cajun Ninja collab.
Ninja, yeah. Dude, it's so good. I could eat a whole plate of that, bro. Like just some red green bell pepper with some onion and that steak.
Onion?
Some onion.
Hey, do you like celery?
Oh yeah.
Just a question.
Okay.
Wow. Do you have it on your plane?
No,
Oh.
I would never. Celery is the worst thing in the world.
It's like so
Wow.
random. You like celery? Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Moving on.
Hey, if we were in Florida, we wouldn't be here right now.
Why?
We'd be in Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's how Vaughn does conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, I love celery. I like celery and ranch. I like to cook with celery. I mean, there's part of the Trinity.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What if it's not the Trinity? What if the Trinity only had 2 ingredients? What would it be called? A divinity?
Yeah. Right. You know, like, dude, we're just going on another tangent.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I just really got to figure this out because celery.
What
is,
if my shoes were purple? They wouldn't be black. You know? Like,
Yeah. I just don't need celery. in my
like,
life.
I mean, because then, like, how is it even the Trinity anymore? Doesn't that mean 3?
Yeah. Why?
Yes.
What
What
does
if the
divinity
Trinity
mean?
had 2 ingredients? Divinity?
Yeah.
Is that-
I mean, would that be 2? I mean, you're dividing.
I guess so.
don't know.
Can somebody look up the word Magnus? Pull
Magnus, pull that up.
Divinity.
Divinity.
I thought that was a chocolate dessert.
that. Divinity?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of digging the word now that you said it a few times.
Yeah. And it would go well with.
You said that so. You said that so smugly.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
So smugly.
like it was like I should have liked it to begin
Yeah.
with.
You should.
Why? Yeah. Why did it
You
take so
know?
long to get on this train?
Yeah, like
Welcome to the stage, Divinity.
divinity.
I love strippers. Sorry.
Shrimpers. Shrimpers.
I love strippers.
Shrimpers.
They make
Dude,
the world go.
one time, Missy and I were in Lowe's, and I went up to like the little stripping like liquid can that said stripper, and like she was like turning around, and I took out $1, and I was like, "Hey, Missy, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Just holding
Just
$1."
give $1 in front of the stripper. I love
And the
that.
can of stuff that says
What she
stripper.
did.
That's a dad joke.
Yeah, no doubt. It was funny. She's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
This
This
is
guy.
what- this-
This guy.
This is what I married.
Yeah.
This is what my parents warned me about.
Yeah. How long have you been together?
Oh man. So we started dating in 2004. And
That's a good year.
It was a great year. That's when we met.
Yeah.
It snowed that year in Louisiana.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Christmas. First time in 50 years. Yeah. But yeah, we met in 2004, and then we got married in 2009. So
That was the year the Saints won Super Bowl too.
yeah, dude, that was a great year. That was a great year.
Year after Katrina.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Year of Katrina, I guess. So.
No. 2005 was Katrina.
I thought they won the year of the.
No, they went to the NFC Championship in 06,
Okay.
but they lost to the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
And then they won it in 2009.
Katrina?
Believe
was
me.
what year?
I know
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's right.
Well-
Because 06 was Rita.
because not because of like I know the Hurricanes so well. I mean, I do, but I had Saints season tickets after they went to the NFC Championship after the Katrina year
Yeah.
in 07 and 08. They didn't go to the playoffs at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm just letting this go. In 09, they win the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Drew
And I had
Brees.
4 seats. And to renew those seats that year was $742
No way.
for the whole season. And I let them go.
Now
Because-
what they cost?
God, I don't even know.
Unreal.
Oh,
Probably.
it's thousands, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But like I could have sold that year. They played Dallas and actually lost. It was the first game they lost that year. They think they got to like 13-0 or something, and then they lost to Dallas. And I could have sold that game and made the whole season you know?
Easily.
Yeah, but like, dude, it was. Wow,
Katrina was in August of 2005.
thank you, Vaughn.
When was Ike?
09. I think. 08.
Oh, when was Rita?
Right behind Katrina.
Yeah, it was
Few
the same,
months-
same
few
year
months
as Katrina.
later. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was in
no,
Lake
it was like
Charles.
a week or two later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we were. Well, it was a little bit later than that because I remember we had a bunch of people. I was working at the restaurant in Lake Charles. Mm-hmm. Cost me the one we went to had margaritas, and we had a ton of people that came from New Orleans, and we waited on them. And then Katrina hit. I mean, Rita hit not too much longer after that.
Yeah.
And we were the first restaurant to open back up in Lake Charles
Yeah.
after Rita. And dude, it was nuts, man. We made, golly.
So did Laura? Did Laura do more damage than Rita?
I don't know.
I don't even know the name.
What year was Florida?
Laura was like 3 years ago.
Oh, that was when those
That was a bad one.
They did more damage.
Yeah.
Because those two, Delta and, was it Delta and Laura? There's two of them.
I don't know.
There's two of them that year.
Oh, yeah, there was another
Remember?
one. Huh? Yeah.
Because one of them did a ton, and then the other one just kind of finished a lot of things off. And they was just Lake Charles haven't been the same since.
People in Wisconsin right now are like, what?
Yeah. All those viewers up there. Are
Dale,
just,
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Dale, Wisconsin. They're like hurricanes.
Hurricanes? Yeah.
Could you imagine not having to worry about those? That would be pretty. That would be.
I'd rather deal with that than tornadoes, dude.
Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. No matter where you go, there is some kind of catastrophic event. Like, they worry about floods all the time from the rivers.
Yep.
There's the forest fires and the tornadoes, so I kind of like where we are.
You can prep for a hurricane.
The good thing about a tornado is it's quick. Like, so we live close to the water, right? So you have a big hurricane, and there's always that nervousness of what's going to happen, and it takes time, and then you see the water rise, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's coming. At least with a tornado, you have 3 minutes, and then you assess damage, and you're out, and you're in the clear, or you're not.
Yeah, you get 3 minutes to kiss your butt goodbye. I kind
lit-
of like the idea of evacuating. I mean, instead of sitting there watching the water like that,
Listen, the captain doesn't jump ship. Okay, I'm not jumping off the ship. I'm gonna make sure my domain is safe.
Yeah,
I ain't no punk.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like you are. I'm not. I'm just. But look, hey, you do you. All right.
Yeah.
But here's the real thing. You got kids, right?
Just one.
Just one, and you just make them like ride it out.
Yep.
Come on, dude.
I mean, he doesn't.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, he's fine.
So category 4 is barreling down.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm not leaving the ship.
No.
We'll go down
We
with
don't really flood right. I mean, so I send him to his grandmother's, which they don't flood over there.
Okay.
And we do flood a little bit. We got a little flood in Harvey. But we got 53.5 inches of rain in 2 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Which, even my house, I mean, I got such little amount of water. It's like, why would I go anywhere? It's going to take more than 53.5 inches of rain to flood my house.
You got a generator in this house?
We do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got one that I plug in. I'm not bougie, so I don't get one that's whole home.
Nose to the grind, bro. You can make that happen.
I could.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. I think maybe you just haven't experienced yet how bad it can be when you stay behind and the resources are limited and all the gas stations are, I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe I haven't. I'm not trying to judge.
Many times.
Okay. I don't know what's keeping you around, but like I can tell you right now from Ida, there are plenty of people that stay that said they'll never do it again. We don't stay because, I got my 3 girls. Yeah. It can get miserable, dude. Like, especially, like, dude, we had, 100-degree heat flying through here just recently. Man, no AC and all that. And, like, a lot of your insurance companies, dude, they'll reimburse you when you leave. It's like a free vacation. Well, it's not free. You paid for it because you've been paying insurance, but that's why we leave. But you get all that time to know, all right, let me board my house, let me do this. With a tornado, you don't get that shit. There are people watching you right now who are like, did this son bitch just say a tornado is good?
No, I just think a tornado for
the
me,
good thing about a tornado is what your words were.
is it's quick. They have, anytime there's a
You
tornado.
don't get to prepare nothing, though.
Okay, you got horns. You got the sirens, the hurricane siren.
That gives you no time
Look.
to go put stuff in the
You
safe.
can hear it coming.
Pack the car.
You get your butt down in the cellar or the basement. You let it go over. You come out and say, am I still good? I'm good. I know many people that live in hurricane areas, or I'm sorry, tornado areas. They're alive and well.
Same thing with hurricane areas. You right now are living proof.
I'm a living proof. And you know what else I like? And just to bring this all full circle, I like during a hurricane, whenever it's all said and done with, the community comes together and we start helping each other. I really enjoy
Hurricane
that.
or tornado?
Hurricane.
They both do that, though, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't have a tornado, so I've never had.
So you're an Oklahoma State guy, though, right?
Yeah, we had one tornado the whole time I was at Oklahoma State.
You saw it?
I saw it. It was small. It wasn't anything big.
Dude, yeah, because that's like Tornado Alley.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've always wanted to see a tornado.
I don't.
Well, I don't want to see it like, I want to see it like whip around in a field and then like go.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it hurt nobody.
Well, we could tie you, use animal straps, and we'll tie you to like a pole in the middle of a field in Oklahoma, and then you can like get inside the tornado and look up.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be Bill Paxton.
Oh,
Dude, he passed away.
yeah, he did.
That's true. Rest in peace, Bill.
R.I.P.
But I'm not trying to be Bill Paxton in Twister.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes some more sense. Because
Because if it just say Bill Paxton,
you don't be dead. I get it.
Well, I mean, eventually, like just because, I'm going to kick it up,
Yeah, I get that.
It's at a promised land. But, like right now, yeah, I'm having a good time. It's fun podcast.
We talked about last time. You were the first one we did the
Hoosier, not you.
the Not You.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I wanted to do it different this time. Now that we use this web-based app.
AI?
No, it's just called starbyface.com.
Okay.
I'll put your picture in there so we can see what it comes up with. Have anybody else, any other ones came to your mind? Since I know Seth MacFarlane was that's probably the best.
Yeah. That was probably the most. I can't think of nobody else, man. I feel like I'm really slouching in this thing. Like,
Dude.
You can put that, if you
lower.
If you want to, you can put that pillow behind your back, and it'll keep your lumbar supported.
Yeah, I did that earlier, but then I felt like I was just too much.
Dude, you're good, man. Just
Yeah,
slouch.
I want this to be a chill episode.
I'm chill.
Right on.
Hey,
I'm so
29% came back as Quentin Tarantino.
Shut up. I don't look like Quentin Tarantino.
I don't think so either.
I don't think you do either.
Larry the Cable Guy.
That's
Leslie Nielsen. I do see this guy.
Those are awful.
John,
that's it.
John Tenney.
I think I have heard that before.
Who is John?
I don't know who he is, but I think I've heard that before. John Tenney.
I can see that.
I don't even know who that is.
He's an actor.
In what show?
And then Jeffrey Wright. That would be kind of.
I don't know who that is. Maybe the beard kind of, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's you. Oh, my God.
Dude, before long, dude, I'm going to have that head of hair for sure.
Dude, you got some bro flow going now.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's a new look.
Yeah, I got the whip.
That
You
guy's
look like a
balding.
90s villain.
Yeah, we've talked about that, man.
That guy's balding. You're not balding.
Oh, yeah.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I'll go ahead and I'm thinning up here pretty good,
How long you been growing it for now?
Probably, I think I started a little bit before we did y'all podcast. So it was February of not last year, but the year before.
Okay.
So a year and a half. Yeah. Yeah. Thin up top, man. So, and that's why I started growing it out. Cause I was like, well, I'll get one more shot at this. Let me just see what happens.
Yeah.
Next one is going to be like, zoop.
Dude.
You
look great.
Dude, I can't be a Dale or not Dale, right?
You look great.
You guys got nice heads of hair.
We'll send you to Sunny.
I'm 40 now, bro.
Dude, I know. You are 40. How's it feel?
I am too.
It feels like things are breaking.
Yeah.
It takes longer to heal.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Father Time's real, bro.
Dude, you're getting you're in a combat sport too.
Yeah. I mean, I train, but I'm not like in there.
Did you see? I don't know if you've seen those posts, but since you turned 40, I guess it's a thing they do in Taekwondo. You get kicked in the chest.
Oh yeah, dude! I should have brought my chest guard.
I owe you.
Yeah, you were gonna kick me.
You don't need it.
No, I don't need it.
What? Yeah, why would you use a chest guard? Like in
Well,
a real
because-
fight, you're not going to have that.
Well, you know what? I tell you what. I'm glad he said that.
Yeah, let's do
'cause
it.
I'm gonna have to bring one now.
Well, I don't ever get into real fights.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
I
like
want to kick Vaughn in the chest with that chest guard
people
on.
think you can put that on and it just doesn't hurt.
You feel it.
Energy's got to go somewheres.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, that's what you should. I should have had you bring that for the
know,
podcast. That'd have
man.
been perfect. Because we would have all took turns kicking in the chest.
We wouldn't have.
You weren't a chest guard. You said it. Well,
I didn't say it didn't hurt. Listen, I don't get into combat sports.
Why?
You always try to pull me into getting dangerously stuff done, and then you never do it, and I end up doing it.
Then why would you say something like, why would you wear a chest guard?
Because I just wanted to. I don't know.
dude, just hold a pillow. Let me kick it in your chest.
I overdosed on Zyrtec.
Yeah, we should do that like right now.
I don't really want to get kicked today.
It's good content.
Today's
It is.
Yes. Yeah.
Magnus needs some stuff to. shorts.
What about Magnus? He could take one to the chest.
Magnus is like, dude,
Iron neck.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this episode.
Dude, this is Iron Neck right here.
This may not even air.
Iron Neck.
This is gonna hit the floor in the cutting room.
Iron Neck bench presses with his neck.
Let Magnus punch you in the stomach.
Let's not do that.
Okay, we're doing that.
No, I don't want to do that.
Man, your voice really changed now that we're talking about
Dude,
this.
you sound
I know
soft
because
again.
I'm getting
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
I'm really getting sad.
I feel like we're bullying you, man. I got to cut off. You know?
No, that's fine.
Sorry. I'm
we're,
sorry, Vaughn.
We're pro bully here.
Yeah. Getting sad.
No. So you wear the guard because you're letting a lot of people kick you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah. But if I'd have just let two of those guys kick me without at least the guard, I'm able to kind of like
Brace yourself with it.
yeah, you know, and kind of like absorb some of it with the shock of the shield.
I was worried you were going to get kicked in the nuts.
Me too. I mean, I was like this, bro.
I know.
You know. But yeah, some of those guys got me some good licks.
Some,
you know?
some of them took it easy on you, and then some of them,
Yeah, pull that up, Magnus.
yeah, pull that up. We'll add that in there.
Yeah.
Someone's Instagram.
Yeah, I took some good ones. What happened was, so like that night, like I do like my Taekwondo group, and then there's also a jiu-jitsu group. So I train with all those guys.
Yeah.
So they knew it was my birthday, and then like so I let the few Taekwondo guys go, and I was like, all right, like there was a few of the jiu-jitsu people that do some Taekwondo too. So I was like, hey, do y'all want to come in? And then next thing you know, it was like a bunch of jiu-jitsu guys who were like, let's all kick them, you know. So, but thankfully, not all of them did. But
Do you do jujitsu too?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. So
You want to roll?
I don't, but
Dude, I think you should.
But Dale does.
Right on.
So tonight we're
Dude.
gonna have a roll off.
I got a piece of cauliflower here.
Do you really?
Yes.
Shit, man.
I'm not even joking. Like right here.
Oh yeah, I do see it, man. You do got a little
Let me
puff right
see.
there.
Right here. Dude, I remember I told you I thought
Can
I
you move
did.
Can you?
I thought I did.
You do.
And I was like, one night, it was sore. And then one night, dude, my buddy,
Why don't you fix that?
You get it drained,
Yeah, you need to drain that before it calcifies.
I want it.
dude. People don't mess with people with cauliflower.
Dude, you look at me with this, you're like, not messing that
Yeah,
good.
I look at you like that. I'm like, dude, he's got
Dude,
a pimple on his.
He's
ear.
got tattoos, and now he's got cauliflower ear.
Golly.
Yeah,
I'm going to get a tattoo of cauliflower on my arm. Piece of cauliflower.
yeah.
And so,
In the shape of an ear.
yes, I'm doing it.
That's brilliant. Who hadn't thought of that yet?
I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Tonight.
You got a tattoo gun with you?
a tattoo gun?
Yeah.
No, I don't even have a tattoo.
We can make one.
Yeah.
Would you ever get a tattoo or no?
I don't know, man. Like, dude, for the longest time, I was definitely like, nah, just because, I changed my mind too much.
Yeah.
You know, so like I could never like stick with something and be like, yeah, I like that. I feel like I'd always be like, God dog it, I don't want this anymore. But I'm never like against them. Like people who get them, like a lot of times I think, you know, they look cool. But it just there ain't been one for me. Missy had a wild hair recently where she was talking about wanting to get one.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, really? You know, I think she was just hitting that, you know, 40.
Yeah.
You know, like let me just do something.
You want a tattoo and a Corvette?
She bought a motorcycle.
You got a tattoo?
No.
He wants one.
Do you really?
No.
He's getting one.
No, he's not.
I'm getting the podcast logo on my thigh.
He's been saying that for over a year.
No, I've just got to get it.
On your calf.
I want to.
Instead of like an Iron Man?
I want
You
a
want
quad
it right here?
I want a quad tattoo. Yeah,
Of that?
yeah. Dude, it's just my body. I don't care.
Well, then put Jaden Smith.
I'll do that too with cauliflower.
You ever seen that on Practical Jokers?
I probably have. I love that show. But
Yeah. Yeah, Jaden Smith and cauliflower. Put Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on your leg.
That would be fun.
Oh, man.
I'm down.
Yeah. That's wild, man. The thigh, dude. It's probably very sensitive.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it
You
on
can
air.
find out right now. Just pinch it.
We're gonna do it on air.
Anytime you pinch, just use your fingernails. If you pinch a piece of skin with fingernail, just fingernail, and it hurts.
I don't have fingernails.
Oh, yeah, sure. You got short nails.
I don't have toenails either.
You just bite all that shit off?
No, I don't have on both my big toes. I don't have toenails.
He cooked him.
No, I had ingrown toenails as a kid real bad because I wore like shoes too small for me for.
Hey, Magnus, soft music right here.
Yeah. And then
Violin.
so I had them so bad, and like by the time my sophomore year, the doctor's like, "Dude, we're just gonna take them out and deaden the roots." And so, just like a little indention there. I'll show you. You don't see it?
You can suck on him.
Ooh.
You know, look, that's where you're going to hit the record scratch right there. You know, it was a great, like, soft moment.
It was.
Heartfelt, short toenails. And then
No,
Vaughn.
there's none.
You could suck on them.
I don't know what happened. It overcame me, and I just had to say it.
Dude, let me tell you something, bro. Allergy medication is a mofo.
Oh yeah,
I took some this morning.
I didn't take any.
Yeah,
I'm raw dogging these allergies.
Dude, and it's working great for me. I mean, my voice is still raspy, but I feel like I've handled pretty well. I had a few coughs here and there, but yeah, overall I'm feeling pretty good. What are these lozenges that you're eating?
Have one.
Good catch.
Yeah, they taste great.
It's got the Jedi, bro.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Ninjas be ninja. You know what I'm saying?
Ninja.
Ninjas are going to ninja.
That's
Ninjas
it,
are
man.
ninja. I didn't even know you were here until you said something.
Yeah, most people don't see me. Soothing lozenges.
Yeah, these are they're all natural, I think.
I'll try it out later.
They taste great.
Well, we got some stuff we got to get doing. We got a busy day ahead of us.
This has been a pretty long episode, huh?
Yeah.
What did y'all like average time? This is way longer than the first time we sat down.
They go usually. We've been doing some longer ones.
I mean, they're anywhere
when
from an
guests are-
hour to 2 hours.
When
and 15
guests are
minutes.
in, they go longer because the conversation flows easier and you kind of just
Right.
time gets away from you.
Yep.
We just stop when we get bored.
Make sure you get the merch.
Von's board, yeah. The D, not D podcast, baby. Let's go.
This is what I got for being first guest.
First guest.
Yeah.
We got Missy one too, man.
Dude, she brought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she's wearing it today or not because LSU game, we're going to all change later.
Go Tigers, baby.
Hey. Dude, we got to win that game.
We got to win this game.
Bro, last year's game is such a bad taste.
Yeah.
Let me see who I picked on that game. I can't remember.
This guy.
Were you getting on your Barstool Sports app
I picked LSU.
and the points? We're not getting points. Actually, I think we're the favorite.
Favorite by 2.5.
Yeah. You picked LSU. Did you bet on it or you just like, or
Yeah.
is that like your, okay?
No, he's a degenerate. He bets his planes.
College football literally almost ruins my life when it goes on. That's all I think about. I'm addicted to college football. I'll watch any night there's a game on. I don't care if it's northeastern
Like it's
Iowa,
Middle Mountain, Tennessee or something.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm watching it. I love college. I love everything about it.
That's
I love
great.
everything about it.
You should have a separate little podcast for that.
That's no,
You don't want to?
no. That's too much work.
This is already a lot of work, huh? Like probably me coming in, you're like, Dale's like, hey, the Ninja's coming, we're gonna do a podcast. He's like,
Yeah, we had the maids come and like clean the house and stuff.
Yeah, he was really upset.
yeah. I could tell when I walked in, it looked clean. You got this really crazy, like, kill yourself step coming into your house.
Dude.
But, yeah. Like who built this house for that?
The funny thing is, he was like watching TV all morning because he's not a TV guy, but he was. And then we get here.
Dude, I think I would fill my whole living room with concrete just to even out that step.
Or at least make it gradual.
Something.
Some grading. Rocks, some.
You know, that step has always been an issue for people.
Dude, every time,
Dude, if he wouldn't have told me nothing, I clearly
every
would've
time we have a guest, they do that. I have to tell them, watch out for that.
Has
step.
anybody hurt themselves?
The first step's a doozy.
I mean, if people have fallen,
I just want to know, like we got to get a video of that.
yeah, there was one that.
Well, he almost fainted.
You have to get some kind of video walking into the house and show the people what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I just would love to talk to the builder of this house and be like, what the hell were you thinking?
He actually died. He stepped down that step and that was it.
Killed him.
He had to step down.
Dude, so here's my thoughts on my step in my front area.
It's like a booby trap.
Like if somebody does get hurt, like I have insurance, right? They can sue the insurance, and I'll be like, hey, I'll help you get more money. Just give me a little bit.
Dude, let's do it. We'll cut this part out.
Yeah. We got a damn good show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, on y'all's way out, you'll be walking up the stairs. People don't fall up the stairs.
You're all about helping people messing themselves up on the step for insurance.
Yeah.
But you're going to ride out a hurricane.
But if you look at the step itself, I actually do have a little thing on the edge so that you don't like clip your foot on it. So it's because it's a pointy edge. So I'm looking out for.
You really thought this through.
Yeah. You don't cut any corners. I get it.
No, absolutely not. We don't cut corners around here.
Yeah.
It's time to season a pot.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. We're going to season that pot. We're going to get some B-roll footage.
Yep.
So people can see what we're up to.
Yep.
We're going to make that Pastalaya. I'm making a shirt. Pastalaya is my jam.
Yeah.
I will.
What about jelly?
I don't do jelly.
No?
I do honey. Did you watch that? You haven't seen that? Oh man, that's funny. It's what's his name? Not Nick Nolte. Who's the other one that looks kind of like Nick Nolte? Gary Busey.
Oh, Gary Busey. Yeah.
You've not seen that clip yet?
No.
I don't know what it's from, but people are clipping it, and he's like, he's just like talking to somebody. He goes, let's talk about buttered sausage. Where does it come from? How did it get there? You know.
Wow, that's just out there.
He's
Like,
I did see that.
I've never seen it.
And then the guy's like, do you like honey? He's like, I don't like honey, I like jelly or something. It's like, dude, I'm going to send it to you. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Magnus is making notes.
Yeah. Dude, it's so funny, dude.
All right.
So this is episode 60.
I did it, man.
Dude,
Official D&D podcast here in Texas
thanks for coming back, man.
at the Vaughn Mansion, you know?
Yeah, it's very much so
Yeah.
Vaughn Mansion.
Got the setup here in the walk-in closet.
Yep. Well, this is, you walk around this door, you're at the hangar for the planes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you were pulling in, that guy with the orange things.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah. I mean,
Dead giveaway.
that's when I knew.
Sylvester's high. I mean, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
There's no planes over here.
Stallone? Sylvester Stallone?
No,
Yeah.
Sylvester, my plane guy.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
Sylvester
another one of the celebrities showed up to the island, you know?
Dude. We're a big time show now, man. We've come a long way since episode 2.
Dude, amen. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I mean, look who you got now on the podcast. Yeah. The same guy.
Yeah. We got
Dude, but still, from then when you were on to now, you've gotten a lot bigger too.
we've catapulted you since episode 2.
Oh, dude, I cannot even. I owe you guys so much.
No, you don't. No,
You know,
don't.
like, I'm in debt.
Don't worry about it.
You know,
Oh
the
man,
Dale Not Dale. I mean, dude, I got this T-shirt.
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
Dude.
game changer.
I'm like, I can't like, dude, where my life has gone since then.
I know people have stopped.
I'm trying to fight back the tears.
You're on that podcast, people say.
I know.
They're like, oh,
Hey,
yeah, I'm that guy.
you're the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Well, that's what it was, right? Like before, like I'd maybe get recognized for cooking, but now it's like, hey, you're that guy that was on the Dale Not Dale show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am that guy.
Dude.
And you know, like now, like even saying it now, it's wild to even say I'm that guy.
It
right?
is.
Like,
Yeah.
Dude.
like it's like I'm like totally. It feels like a blessing to even say that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just embrace it.
Like to walk out here and be like,
You're blessed, brother.
I'm on that show.
Embrace it, and you do you.
Yeah, like, look, I want it all, man. I want the white picket fences. I want the Dale Not Dale podcast sheets.
I'll get you
the
one.
bed sheets.
I'll get you some.
We
have onesies.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the next time I'm on the show, and I'm saying this all again. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 120.
All right. Well,
Every 60 episodes, I come in.
every 60.
That's my number now.
We'll make that a thing.
Yeah. 120. I'm making a complete 180 by being on 120. You know?
I like it.
Yeah.
I
I just
like it.
made that up.
How many cookbooks you'll have by
Dude,
then?
Yeah.
that works.
You'll have your second cookbook out by then.
Number two.
You're gonna be doing barbecue cookbook by
Part
then.
two. I'm gonna have some shrimp and grits. Already that's in this. This is gonna be barbecue shrimp, chicken and dumplings.
Oh,
It's gonna be in the next book.
I love chicken dumplings.
We said that last night.
I know. I love
It
them.
got you going, bro.
I love them.
Revved up.
It gets the people
My
going.
grandparents used to cook squirrel and dumplings.
Oh.
Germans will eat anything.
Rabbit's actually really good. I don't know if you've had that.
I used to eat squirrel a lot.
I don't think I've had squirrel, but
You ever had
rabbit.
squirrel?
I might have, but I can't.
My brother
remember.
used to kill squirrels when he was little. My mom would cook them for him.
He's always eating the damn BBs out of them. You know.
Yeah. Little surprise.
Yeah. Crack your tooth.
All right.
All right. Well, let's get started, man. We got to go.
Yeah, let's
season
go,
the pot.
dude. We actually got a lot of prepping. We really need to start this food by like 3:00.
We can
Yeah.
do it.
It is 11:30 right now. We still got to get all the ingredients and season the pot.
Dude, y'all be
We're
fine.
gonna make a checklist right after this and get going.
Okay.
Let go. All right, man. Hey, thanks for coming
Let
back,
go.
dude. Thanks
Yeah,
for coming back and doing it in
absolutely.
person,
Appreciate
man.
it. Hey, no lie, bruh. It was a great time. Just felt like we just. I didn't even know we were recording.
Yeah.
We weren't.
You know?
Probably
forgot.
weren't.
We got
probably
the.
forgot.
Yeah. You know, we might have picked on Vaughn a little bit, but Vaughn, that's just your position in the show.
If
bro.
you didn't pick on me, I would think you didn't love me.
Yeah, dude, it's truly like, bro, I think that is what I do love about you.
Yeah.
That we can just pick with you, and you're just like,
just take it,
and you roll with it, bro.
Bro, dude, I'll take
this whole time, dude, I still think you're rich.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you played it off pretty well. Yeah. I like it. All right, let's fire up the jet, ladies and gentlemen. Good ranchers, appreciate you.
Good ranchers. Thank you.
See ya.